right, let's just
the
start.
stream. I started it. No more racial slurs, all hunch.
Hello,
I'm
ladies
really
and
tempted.
gentlemen.
I
Every
know where
time
you
say No
live.
more racial slurs.
I
really
know
feel
where
tempted.
you live, and I will smash your Switch. Both
I know
of
where
them.
you live,
man.
and I'll smash your
You
Switch.
couldn't get in my
Alright.
house.
Shall we begin?
That's my Switch.
That's my Switch, you white honky.
Yeah.
And rhythms here.
White honky rhythm.
Fathers be good to your daughter.
Daughters, be good to your brother.
Where we
Your
last left
brother
our...
is your sister and your cousin,
Is your dog?
and your mother and your father and your wife.
Are your dog?
Where we last left our traveling...
So where we last left off, we were somewhere around this area over here.
Jonathan
on
just
the
spent
map.
his night fucking a brothel.
And we're going to some place in the forest, I guess. But, you know,
We're actually, we don't even know where we're going in the forest.
we saw some strange black man on the streets, and he was like, equal bargain or something. And we were like, sorry, we don't work at Walmart.
And he was like,
And he was like,
"Chain!"
let's do it. And then Jonathan was like, I want to go to the Shadow Realm.
And then
Sorry,
Jonathan went.
sorry, no. Yoku was like, I want to go to the Shadow Realm.
Yoku was
And
like,
then he was like,
I love to
"Is-
trade for my dead mother
all of
slash
you
child.
who watch Brandon's streams or recording, all 0 of you, it's like that meme where it's like, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade.
Fuck, go back.
And Iro was very convincing in the no you statement. He was like, all right, give it back. And we went to a cathedral, and it was all women, and Yoku was like, my pants are chafing.
My pants fell off.
How was Iroh? Yoku was fine.
Oh, that's right. Yoku wasn't wearing clothes. Iro was all like, my pants are chafing. And
My dick fell out.
And we went to a brothel because for some reason Iro knew where a brothel was.
Cause he works there. He's a man.
That's a secret Median spy tavern. No one's gonna question it because
Full of
there's
big titties.
But now
roll
we're
a big titty
exploring the
saving
town
throw,
of-
John.
Place to hide secrets.
Shorusha for like 5 more days, and then we're gonna get out here, you donkeys.
Why would it be in Shore Shop for 5 more days?
We're gonna be here for like 1 more, 2 more days.
I can
at
see you
the
guys
least.
being here for at least one more day.
Okay, yeah, like do like a little bit of shopping, but like.
If you guys want to go shopping, Iro's been here for like 3 months already. He doesn't need to stay.
I said you'd be surprised if we stayed here for 30 more minutes.
You know what? After looking over my notes, I take that back. Because I forgot I was a fucking genius, and I thought of all this shit already.
Jeremy-
I'm a mastermind.
Jeremy,
Anyways,
I'd like to recall
Jake,
any shops
you
I've seen.
take 5d6 no. Alright, now that we're actually beginning, you guys enter into this brothel.
No, we don't enter the brothel. We wake up. We went to sleep.
Oh, that's right. We actually ended the guys honestly. All right, you guys wake
We
up.
already paid for our nights.
You guys wake up in this brothel. It's quiet.
Jeremy, a cast explosion.
Actually, we didn't pay for the next. I remember specifically.
No,
Yeah,
we
no,
did pay
no,
for
I-
the night.
I-
Jeremy's like,
I
"Here's how
know
much
for a
it's
fact
paid
I
for."
didn't pay for it.
Oh, then pay for it.
How much is it?
It's fucking a silver. Or just.
I remember having this conversation.
I don't-
that's right, yeah, I remember talking about the silver and how it's really cheap here.
I don't
I thought it was
have
just-
a silver, Jeremy.
There's like 3 silver or something.
All right, Lauren, you want to get your dick sucked or some shit? 'Cause,
No.
like,
I don't give a
if not, then let's move on.
No, I don't get my dick sucked.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Do you use it to be so
As,
loud in the
as
morning?
Yoku says, as he walks into the lobby, I guess.
The lobby. This is a nice place. Go lobby and everything.
No, it's even upstairs and downstairs. You walk down the stairs.
The reception, Jonathan. Come on.
The reception. The bar.
I eat breakfast.
You eat breakfast. Mark off the money.
How
It's,
much money? 'Cause
a
I
copper.
got- eh.
This is where you guys have to do something.
Jeremy, I
Alright,
eat my
good morning,
breakfast.
everybody.
I want to make a breakfast
Good morning,
sandwich, Jeremy.
everybody. Yoku says to an empty room.
Where is everybody?
No one's gotten out of bed yet. Everyone's
Ryan.
still upstairs.
What do you want,
I've been
Yoku?
No one said they go
4 hours
downstairs.
ago.
Leafay, actually,
No one
Leafay,
said they go
you're
downstairs.
awake already. You're in the bar, or
Oh,
anywhere else you decide to be within the last 4 hours.
Hey, you tell what's behind you. Nothing personal.
She can do that.
Anti-personnel, my boy.
Yeah, yes, you can.
You can
Hey,
teleport now,
Jeremy,
so you
what's
can.
the? Can I use this again? Because I used it last night, or do I have to wait another day?
Hang on, can you use what again?
If it's an ability that resets daily, that's
Um,
a day.
Yeah, I'll say you can use it again.
All right, I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna do. Hang on. You can keep going. I'm gonna do something before I
Sorry,
exit the
go.
bedroom.
Make sure my spells
I'll
marked off.
respond as necessary. Whenever I get the time.
No, don't respond. Just message me in chat because
Okay, Jimmy, I have a quick question for you.
reasons.
Go for it.
How many days have passed since we left that fucking... Since we left the Sacro...
Wait, Sacro?
Like, the first one, Simula.
Similar.
Oh, it's been about a week.
Okay, wait. So since you left, like after.
Because I've been casting that spell every day since I became level 4,
Okay.
so I want to know how many days have passed so I know before 30.
Let's see. That's 1 day's travel to Sacro, 2 days to here. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
You made it
4,
harder.
5 days, and this would be day 6. So it's been 6 days.
Because I have
Down
7.
by some food from
So-
her. Actually, can I? We're gonna go shopping, so.
All right.
Oh,
This will be good.
Hey guys, good morning, everybody.
I do need to buy rations, so...
You guys wanna go? Hey, late bag.
Hey,
Um,
sexy! What you say?
I say we go shopping today.
All right, Jeremy, I walk downstairs without doing anything.
All right. Iro enters the scene. He walks down the stairs.
Hey, we're talking about going shopping.
And see.
Any places you recommend?
Jeremy, any places I recommend?
Roll intelligence. So you can
Oh
remember.
gosh.
Natural 17.
Hang on, I forgot my modifier for intelligence.
Now, Jeremy, I'd like to point out that I did
You
say...
said roll what, Jeremy?
Intelligence.
Oh, 6.
6. No.
No,
You don't remember it.
now, Jeremy,
Pretty damn low.
this is where Brandon points out that yesterday when we were walking to...
Yes, there's a somewhat nudie-looking elf dressed in like sort of like slutty priestly garments.
It's
a
Letha.
bit early in the morning, but I don't think I can recall any stores of interest.
I'll ask the bartender. Hey, bartender.
Jeremy,
She's like turned away from you, like washing a mug, and she turns around, like head over shoulder. Says, "Yes."
Is there any good place to go find some store-bought goods?
She got like
Dildos?
raises an eyebrow. What you looking for, honey?
We're looking for some adventuring equipment like food.
She like kind of looks you up and down, like kind of acknowledging the fact that you guys are adventurers now.
no.
Hmm.
We just became adventurous yesterday.
Clearly, I've lived here all my life, but I'm gonna roll.
We don't get much of your type around here, but you might want to check the church.
Alright, thanks. Sexy, I catch her, I throw her a silk piece.
$10.
She catches it.
$10.
Alright,
Gone,
guys,
thought.
wait, let's go. To the church we go.
Wait, Jeremy.
Why would we go to
I'd like to also
the
mention,
church.
horrible place? Just saying.
yesterday when we were walking towards the cathedral, I did state I'd like to make a mental note of any shops that we passed by that look of interest. And I have eidetic memory for a month.
Okay, sure. Did you roll for that?
No, because you ignored me like you always do.
Yeah,
I'm
do
sorry.
that a lot.
I specifically mentioned this session, don't interrupt each other, because that happened. Particularly you got shafted last session, right?
No, I
Roll.
chose
I was
the
you
outside.
interrupting him.
I'm gonna have you roll to see what you saw.
Investigation or
Roll investigation. Actually,
Uh,
perception.
I think they're the same, but no.
You're not like,
Perception
Just
is
looking
plus
around.
2, so
You're just walking around.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Let me see here what I got for you. You do remember you saw a smith. Very close by the church.
Well, I remember a smithy, however. I'm hoping to find a more magically inclined shop anywhere.
Jeremy, how much does this magic crossbow look like it sells for?
Probably 500 gold. Yeah, you just got it. What the fuck?
I'm just seeing if I can haggle with it.
If
Get
you,
more back for what I got.
I'll tell you this: if you sell it, you probably won't get back more than you spent on it, because again,
You
the
spent
dude's
more
whole
to
shtick.
get it.
No.
was
What I'm
was
saying
shit.
is, I sell this to a random smith for more than what I paid for.
You'd have to be
And then I
awfully
go buy
persuasive.
another one.
You'd have to be awfully persuasive.
I'm
Because you
going to
see-
infinite money glitch. A guy who won't show up
Alejandro,
again.
This was already planned for in the contingency because he made you spend more money to have it instantaneously instead of having the time taken to enchant it. So the item costs 500 gold. You spent 750 on it.
That's a fucking upsell.
Did I? No.
Yes.
You charged me 500 in a crossbow.
I thought I charged you.
Nope. You said 500 in a crossbow.
Maybe
You
I.
charged me.
I don't know.
You charged me 250 plus the.
No, you I charged for extra. No, I didn't charge you any extra. You can't cheese the system. Don't worry about it.
Well, I just did apparently.
Alright. Let's head out, guys.
All right.
Oh, Loran, before we go, Lethe, can you pull up the Orby fellow?
And the stupid fucking symbol.
Oh,
The symbol?
and
First
and-
of all, the symbol's not stupid.
The pendant.
It's a little stupid. Alright, here you go.
Ah, yes. You pull out you pull out the necklace that you remember getting from the hag, and you also don your orb, which glows ever so faintly around your guys' presence now.
So what's this orb supposed to be about?
It's an orb.
a sort-
It's my orb. I birthed this. No, Jerry, 20 minutes. I guess it twice.
Okay. Guess what?
Yeah.
Which one first?
Pendant first. Actually,
the
no,
pendant, it is a-
orb first, because I want to put it away first. Sorry.
Okay. How exactly does identify work? It doesn't tell you the name; it just tells you effects. Right?
Does everything right?
It
No,
tells
doesn't.
you everything.
I already checked this.
You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charge it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Yeah. Doesn't tell you what it is.
No, you're
Just
thinking
tells you
that's
effects.
that's legend lore. Was what
Oh, okay.
tells you.
Yeah.
What it,
All right.
You learned his properties, how do you? We just don't know his name.
All right.
Orb
As
of
expected.
Loran.
This object does have particularly special properties beyond that of what you've seen. For one, let me pull up my sheet here.
It
actually.
fires doom beams that
I don't know.
crack
I don't know if I'm
planets.
forgetting it.
So
That's
Jonathan, what are you
no
gonna tell
orb.
Iroh that orb is? Because no one responded.
Okay. Let's see.
Because Jeremy cut me off.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Finish your conversation with Ori.
Oh yeah, the orb is
It's an orb.
It's not a happy orb.
It's for back sitting.
Oh, okay, yeah, you weren't here. I'm so sorry. Aro, we have this orb came with
You weren't.
Lethe has amnesia, and she woke up with this the bright white big pearl of power, and we don't know what it is. All we know is that anidium it glows when near anidium.
Now,
You
let's
said she has amnesia.
say a little bit louder,
Yes.
please.
I sure do.
It glows.
Could I try something?
No.
Okay.
I
What do
just
you
wanted
do?
to see if I could read into your memories a bit.
Oh, well, then by all means.
Mind spike.
Mind spike. Jeremy, I'm
Uh.
gonna probe deep into her mind and see what I find.
Okay. How does it work? Like, read me the description briefly.
Give me a sec. It's a long ass description. I don't feel like reading it. I'm gonna send it.
What? Give me the gist of it.
You can.
Alright.
You can read
Alright,
surface
let's skip
thoughts
the
and
part
if you
about
probe.
surface thoughts. You initially learn the surface thoughts of a creature, what is most on its mind at the moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
Okay.
Such as something it worries over, loves, or hates.
Okay.
Hates
Alright,
Loran.
Otto, what is Lethe's surface thoughts? Like, you know, how do you feel?
What is she thinking
like,
right
did you-
now?
Did you like breakfast this morning? Are you happy because it's sunny out or something?
Well,
I miss Ori so much.
Where's
Who's
Ori?
this Ori,
Bark,
fellas?
bark.
She misses his clock.
I turn over to Yoku. Who's this Ori fellow?
He got picked up by a hawk. Oh wait, that's the other one.
He was retarded.
An,
That's all you remember.
an absolute
Oh, that's
idiot.
right. You forgot everything.
No, he wouldn't even recognize the name.
No, I
No,
chose.
that was the only thing you chose.
I remember his name. That he's retarded, and that we called him Orange Juice or something.
No,
Yeah.
you called him orange juice because you had a jug of orange juice.
Because of the fact that Jonathan did not give up the name of Ori, he does not know the names in detail of people in Leithay's past. So, you know, take that as well.
That's funny.
Should trade his fucking name.
All right. Alejandro,
She
you
has
gonna
to
dig
roll
deeper?
a wisdom save now.
you can,
Yeah.
Can she choose to
voluntarily
fail?
You can fail any save.
Yeah, you can choose to fail it.
Otto, are you letting him probe in your mind?
I failed.
All right.
I'll fail a test.
Yeah, you can tell that
Childhood.
Otto doesn't really remember a whole lot about what's going on in her past. There's really not a whole lot in here.
Who's
There
Otto?
is an enormous fear of the undead. You don't. There's no real reason for that one. Like the reason is lost to even Leithay herself.
Uh-huh.
What else? What else is like relevant about Leithay? Otto, you want to add anything to this? Is there anything that you wish to have deep in your subconscious?
She secretly admires Loran.
That's a thing. There you go.
And she's gonna continue to be mean to him.
She's assumed there.
I didn't know you felt that way about him. As I look over to Loran.
I'm looking down at the orb.
He's like
All right,
anything.
now.
involving-
Yeah, like Loran's performing a ritual while you do it. Alright, now
Hey, watch out, it's a zombie.
So there's a lot of empty in your head, I'd say.
Loren laughs.
I
I don't like
know.
you either.
I don't know.
I don't-
want to help you. I
Uh,
do know that you're afraid of the undead now, so
Boo.
that's pretty.
I'm a
much all I have to
zombie.
say.
You're not
Alright.
supposed to tell people their fears. So
Oh.
thank you.
I like to
Now
think
they
that
all
Otto-
know.
I like
I
to
didn't
think
think
that
you
Otto
didn't want me to
herself.
tell them.
I like to think that Leithay didn't even know she was afraid of the undead until you just told her.
I remember
Undead.
now. Fuck you.
Alright, on to items. Loran, as you identify the orb,
Yes.
you learn a
Actually-
little bit about it.
Before he finishes, I'm gonna go out for a walk. I'm going shopping.
Okay, you start going walking. I'm gonna finish this description. Alright, the orb responds to the presence of great magical energy by glowing. The greater the glow, the more the energy that is being detected. The pearl can also absorb energy for a short period of time before releasing it. The pearl's color shifts to red, showing how much energy it is holding. Due to the pearl absorbing all kinds of energy, it is cold to the touch. What this allows you to do is it allows that one person attuned to the object can, once per day,
Store a spell.
delay the damage of one attack,
Ah.
particularly magical attacks.
Ah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if you get hit with like Eldritch Blast and it's like, oh, nat 20, dude's fucking you up, right? Use your reaction.
I catch his net.
You
Jer-
You
I
can use
catch
you
it
can
in my ball.
Jeremy, you hold it at the
You can
ball out,
use
you
your
start
reaction
spinning
to
around,
delay
and
it
you
for
fucking throw it out.
How long is the delay for?
for one round.
No, that's not as good.
It's better than nothing.
That's sadder.
It's not cursing, right?
No, that's
John,
everything.
this isn't your campaign.
That's all I can give you on it.
Okay.
For identify.
It's not as good as If you,
Alright,
well,
what about
I
babies?
repeat that to Lethe.
Right. Otto,
That sounds cool.
if you'd like, you can add the black orb to your attuned items. I think you can only be attuned to 3, and you can use your reaction to delay an attack's damage by 1 round. Only magical damage, like melee
Oh, okay,
attacks.
I was about to say, I like how somebody just sticks you with a rapier.
No, like
and
arrows
you-
don't
Goddamn.
count.
The fucking
Yeah.
like the sword goes into the orb and disappears. It comes, you put it in your pocket and it comes out and stabs you.
All right, next.
That would suck.
How many times can you do that?
Once per day.
Alright.
I think it'd be better if we could redirect the damage, but for a once per day catch damage.
Yeah, but for a starting item,
Anyways, next on to the necklace. It is a necklace of prayer beads, only attunable to. Otto's getting all the shit today. Only attunable to a cleric.
Well, it was already her
Um,
orb, so I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
Not
but
gonna
one of you guys could
I'm not gonna
theoretically.
steal her orb. Well, I might steal her orb, but that's not during night, Jeremy. Oh no, the orb's gone, guys!
I'm beating my meat.
Like a giant orb in the back.
Firstly, necklaces look like this. There's 2 beads on it,
Yeah.
almost exactly like this actually. What they let you do
Aw.
is, Auto gives you 1 free charge of Cure Wounds or Lesser Restoration, once per day at 2nd level in particular. You can't cast them any higher. And the other one gives you Bless. You can cast both of these once per day without expending spell slots.
It's pretty good.
Isn't it Cure Wounds or Healing Word?
I will post it. No, it's Cure Wounds or Lesser Restoration.
Alright.
I even checked to make sure. And that is the item. This is beneficial to everyone because
Let's try to find the item.
just take less damage. Here, no, I got it. Here, there's the chart. You have one of each of those. So, however we want to, we can. I'll write this down on your character sheet later.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's hit out the shops. The crocodile shops.
Crocodile shop.
Crocodile Dundee, mate.
All right. Are you guys all ready?
I mean, Eero's already left. So.
Iroh's already like 1 foot out the door.
Oh, you know,
Let me get some. Let me switch up the music for a different location, a different soundtrack. I like this one. I use this one a little bit too often, but I like it. What the fuck? Yeah, no, never mind. That's right. I like all the zombies on the screen, by the way, guys. Thanks.
Oh, it's Lethe getting attacked by a zombie.
You guys start re-entering the city as you approach towards the as you approach the beacon of light emanating from the center of the city. You start to re-enter
I like
this.
to cast Dispel Magic on the beacon.
You re-enter this open.
Your guy fights my crab. What happens?
I win. It was zombie, duh.
Alright, let's wait to the game, guys.
I want to try to find the magic shop, Jiri.
Okay. Roll investigation.
No, not by. Ooh,
Jeremy.
19 plus I think 5.
While we're walking, I want to walk next to Loran. Or not Loran, Yoku.
Yeah, 24, Jeremy.
Okay.
And I want to peek into his mind real quick.
You want to probe Yoku's brain? Alright,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
let me finish Brandon's shit first. All right, Brandon. Even with such a high roll, you don't seem to find any particular magic shops. You do find a couple weapon shops.
Okay. Well, which one's the best? Which weapon shop looks the best?
I mean, fucking, I don't know.
Which one looks like it's the fanciest? Which ones look like they're the best?
Roll wisdom.
It's like roll just a flat out wisdom check.
Yeah.
I think Loran just deleted his character off the map, by the way.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You find yourself stopping in front of a familiar location, especially to you since you now have an eidetic memory. You're in front of a smith right outside the church that you now realize is far more fancy than you initially thought of.
No, I
Very close
knew
by to the
exactly how it looks, Jeremy. It's exactly as fancy as I remember.
There's no title to this building. It's just a old Chinese castle looking structure with bellows.
I guess. I mean, would you like to go in this shop?
Yeah.
Weapon? I mean, just think, see what he has.
Oh yes, actually yes, I actually have.
Yeah. Now I want to go. Fuck you. You want to
Oh no, I got a short sword that I want to see.
go inside, Jeremy?
Alright.
Escape the vampire crap.
You walk in and you see some like slim fit elves, mostly male, working on a.
They're all doing
working these
fucking
horses.
yoga.
No, because most of the smiths I've introduced so far have been like super buff. These guys are like thinner.
Okay. Knock. Open up the door. It's me.
Guys,
Hello.
this isn't a crab, this is a mind flayer.
A cleric comes out and greets you. Oh, hello.
Hi, we're looking to buy and sell arms.
Oh. She kind of
Sorry,
scans
we only
you
deal
up
in
and down.
weapons.
I look over to the left. Oh look, they have a pair of Windhelm's arms over there. In some black gauntlets.
Is that the
Dare
famous
I-
helm of wind? you
dare
have?
I say gauntlet?
She looks you up and down, but almost hesitating for a moment. But then her eyes turn to you, Lethe, and then she kind of relaxes her stance a bit. Yes, come in.
Yeah, we're clearly
As
here to
she-
rob
as she-
the place.
She gestures forward as you guys walk deeper into this building. So what do you wish to look for?
I'm actually looking to sell. Actually, I have a few daggers and a short sword that I'd like to get rid of.
All right, let's see how much those are worth.
What is that?
Tell me exactly what you got, Jake.
I have 2 daggers and
Daggers and short sword. Okay. Wham, wham.
and I'll sell the jewelry to somebody else if they don't care.
Oh, fuck.
2 gold per dagger. Short sword.
What the fuck is going on?
10 gold for the short sword.
Is that short symbol? No, they're what's called, right?
The
I
marshal.
have no idea.
Oh yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Oh yeah, there.
How much is the short sword?
10 gold. No wonder why it's so expensive, because it's martial weapon.
Oh, that's right, because it wasn't a quarterstaff, it was just a stick. I didn't want it just a stick on quarterstaff.
So Jeremy,
Yeah,
what do
y'all?
we get out of probing Yoku?
Yoku, what are your initial thoughts right now?
I'm thinking about.
I want to ask him something while I say this because surface thoughts. This is the whole thing. Is you can talk.
If
to
you-
someone
yeah, if
about
you do
something
mention
or
something,
write
it's like-
surface.
Like, you say, hey, penis, and they'll think about penis.
Yeah.
Okay,
Joint shorts.
go talk to him then. Do you think?
So yeah, that's your name. So
You know,
Yoku,
where are you from, and then just, you know.
what connections do you have with Medius?
Not many actually. I'm just kind of new about. Surface level thoughts. Exactly that.
Are you sure?
I don't really.
Are you forgetting that you're carrying a treaty right now for Medea?
Oh,
That's what I was
Medius.
going
I thought you
for.
said short shot. I don't know why.
No.
Oh, to Medius. Oh, to Medius. I don't really have many connections. I've only visited there once. But I spoke to the, I guess a high council or something that wanted to establish a treaty with Saladon.
That's my character's
names-
emotion. My character's emotional state is this right now.
Panic.
Yeah, no, that's basically Yoku's emotional state right now. Like, you didn't really expect
Yeah,
this.
the thing is, right, if he answers the question truthfully, then there's no difference between the surface thoughts and what he says.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
treaty.
He told the truth.
That would not be a surface thought. So
Eh, I
he,
mean,
he told the truth.
no. What I'm thinking would not be a surface thought.
He told the truth.
Would they have given you anything, like a seal of
seal of
reputation or
approval.
something like that I could take a look at?
He's gonna take it and run. Don't give it to
Well, I'd just like to see it. I work for Medivh.
Alright, I pull it out and I show it to him, but keeping it in my hands.
Roll stealth.
Oh, we're in this freaking place. I'll show you. I just realized where we're at. I'm just thinking we're like walking down the hall.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're in a town that hates Medias.
I
Hey
stopped you.
guys!
Show me later.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later.
No, yeah, I stopped you.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't the best place for that.
So you're gonna cast a spell on you?
What do you mean cast a spell?
Don't you have to probe deeper if you want?
I don't have to.
Are you
I
going
can
to?
move it, however, but a minute's probably passed by now, so that's all I wanted to do.
Okay. Well, Back to the Future. We're in the shop.
Jeremy?
Hey, they're not died.
Oh.
Auto, why don't you have a
Run.
camera? Well, you
Huh?
do. Okay, 100 view reconnect auto shows up.
Ah.
Why don't I have a
Um,
camera?
Oh, look, there she is.
Oh, sure.
Fucking surrender to
Sorry,
you.
I don't speak surrender.
I give up. Oh.
We bag it, bag it.
We
You guys
faggot
can
faggot.
Alright, roll a charisma save, Alejandro.
What do you mean charisma save?
Juniper's touching you, but he's invisible. Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, you lost. I'm sorry. I rolled a 17 and I have a +5.
Alright, what's your emotional state?
Yeah, what are you feeling like right now?
Hang on. +7, so you lose.
What's your emotional state?
You lose.
He knows
you
your
get
emotional state by
nothing.
default.
Yeah, no. Calm down.
Freak out.
Emotional state. Pretty content right now.
Alright.
No, actually, I'm
Cool.
kerfuffled. You kerfuffled me with a letter that I didn't know about until now.
He's kind of curious.
Do we have anything else do we want to buy here?
I was gonna ask about a quarterstaff. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, bro.
Is a quarterstaff does the same damage as a dagger, right? It's just longer.
No.
I want it.
No, quarterstaff is D6.
Okay, good. Well, but you can't
It's
cap.
strength though.
Yeah. So well, wait. Why does it say a dagger strength as well?
A dagger is strength or dex.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're both zeros for me, so whatever.
So it'll say strength right here.
So are you asking? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you happen to have quarterstaffs?
He kind of raises an eyebrow. Oh, you adventurers. We're not. Our armed forces don't quite dabble in the primitive weapons of the past.
Jeremy, I stab.
But
This is technically simple. This is...
Oh, we only take martial weapons here. Ah!
we do have some.
I want a Glock. Can I get a Glock?
I want a broomstick.
Probably get a Glock and short or Sulat.
Primarily here we make the armor for our paladins and some equipment for our mounts.
Then, whatever.
Do you know where you happen to sell any horses?
We have a cart.
Oh, that's right, you have a cart. Never mind. I don't need any horses. I'm traveling with you all now.
As you rise off to the sunset, never to be seen. Next character.
Are you? Where did you get your horses? She asks.
The city outside of here. I don't remember.
Oh, we got them in a town called Sacra.
Say hi.
You do remember, roll a deception check.
I mean,
Sacra.
Sacra?
Yeah, I think so. Sacro.
we were passing through.
Yeah, I'm almost positive Sacra, not Sacra.
Yeah, you a sack.
No, we definitely bought him in Sacra, yes. But
Not dead.
do you want to say, hey, we bought it from a Median territory city?
Alejandro.
She thinks for a second. Oh, you travel through the swamp?
Yes.
Multiple
Actually,
times.
that was the west part.
Have not.
Jeremy,
It's
I
not
pull a
really
little bit of the remaining moss out of my shoes. And they're gone again.
Roll a persuasion
Oh.
check. One of you.
Yoku, isn't there I say this out loud. Yoku, isn't there a hag that lives in those swamps?
Are you aware of that?
26.
Would I
26?
be, Jeremy? I'm pretty sure everyone is. There's a quest to kill one from Sacro.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. You lived there. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Yes, actually, we killed the hag.
You three killed the hag.
Yes.
Well, no, there were 4.
Well,
There were 4.
Jonathan, I say there were 4. You can't just go. I only remember 3.
no.
Shut
no,
up!
no,
Yoku, shut up, Yoku.
To your knowledge, there's only 3 of you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, do I even know killing the hag? I guess I would.
No, you remember killing it.
Just the details are fuzzy, I guess.
The heels are fuzzy. You only remember 3 people.
Alright, yeah, the 3 of us killed him.
There was a 4th.
Is it that Ori fellow you're talking about?
Correct.
Yes.
I guess so.
He must have been
I
a
know,
great
that
warrior.
I know that I traded away the memories. I'm not.
Yeah, no, you were aware.
Yeah, so I
No,
can't.
no, no. Don't touch it.
So I have no reason to disagree.
You're fine. I don't know why this is a big deal.
No, I'm just saying.
So you traveled through the swamp with your horses.
Yes.
Very problematic.
Well, then you might be interested. We have some,
Swamp horses. We have some Mudsdales.
As a matter of fact, she does have something of interest.
Are they like snowshoes but for the swamp and for horses?
I'm not sure if you're aware, but our fine city is quite known for its
Swamp shoes.
its work with horses. Our soldiers are the best on mount.
I did not know, so please inform me more.
I suppose some of this is due to our fine work here at this blacksmith. We have enchanted horseshoes. They're quite useful.
Oh,
What kind of enchantment?
Not
let
my
me
chin.
pull it
My-
up here,
no.
'cause I don't know why this is being such a bitch
My
right now.
arm.
Oh, it's in the. Hang on. Locations. Shosha.
No, auto suplex them.
Horseshoes of speed. Wonders item. These iron horseshoes come with a set of 4. When all 4 horseshoes are affixed to the hooves of a horse or a similar creature, the creature gains increases walking speed by 30 feet.
Now, if we were to buy these, do you affix them to the horse or?
yeah, we're not horse smiths.
If you bring your horses here, I'm sure we can arrange it.
How much are these horseshoes?
Hang on, let me see.
Jeremy. Alejandro.
It is
Brandon.
rare.
That's not mommy. That's Brandon.
See, this is the kind of shit I should have prepped ahead of time.
Suplex him on him.
Otto yeetus that fetus. Abort it.
It's too late for an
Brandon's
abortion.
still.
It's been
Brandon.
Honestly,
Here
that
is-
kid looks like he drew your portrait, Brandon.
I will kill you. Alejandro,
Nice.
I'm coming to your house.
No, I'm just sorry. I was just
I'm
making sure
coming
Otto
to
could hear.
kick your ass.
I was just making sure Otto could hear. Well, thanks, Brandon.
You
Sorry about that. This is a clunky start to a campaign.
Here, give me this.
We just started.
Jeremy, you gonna find the price?
Yeah,
of it?
1,000 gold.
What?
1,000 gold piece.
Oh fuck, for per horse? I mean,
Yes, per set.
Look at the.
I don't really think we have the
Look at
money
the
to
camera.
drop on that right now.
Look.
Yeah.
Look.
None of us have.
Roll
None
deception.
of us have that kind of money. Correct.
No. We have the money to drop on that, but not reasonably.
I mean, the problem is we have two horses. Only walking fast isn't really gonna help.
Oh, look! It got on your face.
Well, it would
There's
help
a lot
if in a scenario when you do a chase, you could drop one of the horses off the car and chase after. But that's
No, actually, that drops its speed by half, making it
Okay.
less.
you
turn
take
that
the
way.
horse
I
and you
think
chase
I think what our
with
party
the
is
horse
trying
that's
to say
faster,
Yeah, we may.
and then come
is
back
we'll-
with the guy,
we
you
may come
idiot.
back for these, but for now it's a no.
Yeah.
Look, it's on that cheek. Look that way.
What you do? Fucking
Take your
stop
time.
us, force us to buy it? I mean, like, you have to be so fucking. No, you have to buy them now, or you never.
Well, suppose,
You sell enchanted arms.
uh,
Yeah.
here no, but we do have some armor in the works right now.
Enchanted armor?
We have some of the finest chainmail you can get. As she gestures to,
Unfortunately, my eye flex and the muscles aren't there, and I'm like, unfortunately, they may weigh me down a little bit.
oh, you might be interested in this. Elven Chain, you get +1 bonus to AC while you wear this armor, and you're considered proficient with this armor, even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
It doesn't matter. Your strength score's not high enough.
It's medium armor.
It is still medium armor.
How much for that?
Another 1,000.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
all.
paying for your armor.
Alright,
You don't have to pay for my armor. How so? Is it a plus one?
+1 to your AC.
It's Elven Chain.
Elven
So
Chain.
it's a chain shirt, right?
Yeah.
Alright, baby, I'm gonna play, okay?
Let's see this.
You are considered proficient with this armor, even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
So it'd be 14 plus.
You have
I
someone.
know.
You already have someone. It's all over your
Give me a second.
It's fine. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a sus check. Nah, she ain't that sus.
Of what? Us having money? You
Nah,
you shouldn't have
Alright.
money. Take it to me right now. You don't deserve it.
Go watch TV.
no, that's not sus.
It's. The problem is that it's good right now. It's a +1 AC for right now, but my next. Well, that's 4 levels away actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
everything
all
else
over.
AC 16.
You finna pick it up?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, heck yeah, Wyatt.
Heck
she
yeah,
got
mate.
Claps her hands. Oh, gentlemen, we have a purchase.
And
Oh,
then
slutty boys!
As you see,
yes, grand.
you
Lewis.
see one of these. You see another one of the elves in the back come over, like soot all over him. He's shirtless and he's carrying it in his arms as he brings it up towards you. As the cleric outstretches her hand.
You put the money in the basket, or you get the hose
I
again.
cast fake presence.
Of course you do.
Charm.
I thought elves are resistant to charm.
They're not immune. They're resistant.
All right.
I just say. We are.
Is there any way we could work
This
down a
would be-
deal
this would
for our
be in the
priest friend?
service- This would be used in the service of a cleric of, of Solaris. Is there any way we can have a discount?
Does
Okay,
she have like an
so-
employee's discount?
So you get advantage on
If
persuasion
they
checks.
fail to charm it, yeah. Also, everybody rolls.
Okay.
Also,
So they roll advantage.
What kind of save is it?
The cleric
Charisma.
succeeds,
Doesn't matter, I made it.
and the other guy succeeds as well.
Okay.
So
I still ask, but. Sorry, the persuasion check?
roll persuasion, yeah.
Does Lethe succeed?
I
You-
definitely rolled a
That's not-
7.
That's not
Otto, you rolled 2
What's the
dice
number?
though.
Otto, you feel extremely charmed by
Otto,
that.
you roll another dice. You have
I
advantage
rolled
if you're an elf.
rolled a-
Yeah, you have advantage,
Okay,
you know.
and I rolled a 3.
I roll a 9.
You rolled a 9?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, she kind of like looks at Lethe again.
Only
Excuse
she
me, ma'am.
marries me.
By the way, you're kind of sweating for a second because Jonathan is, well, no,
Very
good-
charming, yeah.
yeah, no, never mind.
I'm like-
I thought it was fear. Take it back. You're just really kind of like all of a sudden like smitten by this man
For the next about 4 seconds.
for about 6 seconds, and then you comprehend the words that this other cleric has asked you. Is this true? Will these men be helping you?
Yeah?
No, they never help me. They never.
I'll roll another persuasion.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm rolling.
These dice are busted.
19.
These dice are busted.
She rolled like a fucking 3 on the
Just had a
save.
3 to, like a 5.
They're good for me. Please come back.
That
What are
works
you
for
doing?
me.
She kind of like thinks for a second. In the service of Solaris, 750.
That's a pretty good deal.
I dropped. I'm like, so boom.
6.
Jonathan likes to.
Otto, just pelt him with one of the dice and get that win. It's like clock him
4.
with the 20.
Two.
You gotta use a D4 for that, Otto, if
What?
you're gonna stab.
Are we gonna continue or are we just sitting here?
I don't know.
Right.
Is he buying his armor?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
right?
Your armor's purchased.
You are
I need to
overweight
purchase
by-
rations. That's what I need.
That's my neck.
But other than that,
You can get this anywhere. Like, I'm not even gonna make you look for a location.
okay, let me. I don't know how many I want to buy. 1 second, Oz.
In any town, you can restock rations, unless specifically stated otherwise.
Jeremy, this town's having a famine.
That would suck.
Church famine. They're not gonna get enough. Jesus.
Oh, by the way, Jeremy, how much was breakfast this morning?
It
one
was
copper.
a copper.
Items. I have how many rations for? I'll buy 6, 4. I buy 11 rations, Jeremy. How many?
Nope.
How much is 11?
No, too many. About 11 rations.
Yeah.
on. Alright, unless you guys are looking for magic items, let's just make this a shop thing real quick. Rations are 8 silver pieces apiece.
8 silver pieces, so 11 times 8 is 88 silver, which is 8 gold, 8 silver. And I can't find my money again. 8 gold,
That's a
8
0.
silver. That's fine. 6.
Oh, Hunter's anything you want?
6, 5, 4, minus
No,
6.
I'm good.
No? Okay.
I'm gonna
ready.
want
You want
rations.
to read?
Do they have silver mirrors here?
Roll investigation?
That's fair. Stop, baby. That is a 2 actually. Good
You rolled
job.
2 on investigation?
No. He rolled a die. He rolled a D8.
What are your D8
Don't listen
investigation?
to me. Okay, 16.
16? Yeah, you managed to find a shop that can sell you a cheap silver mirror.
I would like to buy a cheap silver mirror.
They say wants
5 gold.
a fucking mirror.
How much gold?
5 gold.
500,
Alright.
500 bucks.
Alright, and it's 8 silver pieces per ration. Just stock up on as many as you want. I'm not gonna make you find a specific store for that.
So nowhere I can buy spells.
No.
What a
that's kind of
useless
Medivh.
city.
Oh, wait,
Jeremy,
so
we're
what,
burning this city down.
What's the So what just mark up costs and stuff?
Yeah, markup costs. Any general items can be purchased here.
Potion of healing, how much? Is it
Oh,
50, right?
Hang on.
This Reyes.
There's no healing 50, I know that.
There's healing
That's right.
is 75.
Down, baby.
Oh, they're expensive.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
they're
Elf
playing
Town.
me.
They're snazzy.
No, not you two.
And rations are how much?
Rations are 8 silver pieces.
I'll buy one. I'll buy one push healing as well.
Alright, go for it. Like, again, there's nothing I have to do. I just need to list you the price.
I just need to fucking let you know.
75 gold.
6, 4, 6, 5,
Can I convert this 10 gold worth of jewelry to 10 gold?
No, baby.
That's kind of what the point was. It's kind of like you don't need to do much.
I find the sex exchange and
Can you just make this legal, Ted?
Do you mind giving us the gold coins, please? Like, you know,
You might still be nearby.
can I spend 10 gold to find familiar stuff? It's like weird chalk. It's like weird charcoal stuff.
Sure, that's fine. Again, not
Did you
not
not
weird.
purchase enough to cast like 3 times last
I
time?
did, but I used it.
Like 3 times?
Twice. It's heavy.
I don't know.
I guess I'll buy another one. And then I need to buy
Jeremy, does anyone want to buy my child's heart?
rations are 8 silver, so I want 10 of them.
I love that I just have a child's heart in my bag.
It's pretty crunk, isn't it?
Pretty fucking metal, Jeremy.
Is there anything else you guys want?
Yeah. Alright, so I have a problem.
Any general shopping? What's
Can
up?
I sell my studded leather armor here?
You sell your studded leather armor? Yes. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You can sell it in this exact building. How much is studded leather? 45 gold.
45?
You're just straight switching out for the elven chain.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, you're on crack.
It's okay, Jay.
It's cursed.
Elven cheek.
It makes you an elf.
Okay, Jay's just not used to running like a campaign where magic shit's cop.
You gave me to me on very not. What's the average price it's supposed to be?
I made 1,000.
Oh no, yeah, I guess 5,000.
John, you're on crack.
Like high end would be like the fucking Sunblade or some shit, with you know.
Now, Jeremy, I want to buy a sunblade.
Actually, I think that's beyond. I think that's a little over.
I want to praise Paylor as I swing my sunblade.
We spent an hour shopping, by the way.
It happens every session, dude.
I told you we're shopping.
Well, we can leave after we're done shopping. Nothing else to do in this fucking town. No magic. I say as I spit on the ground.
She waves to you as you leave.
I wonder, actually, I asked her a question. Is there like a cleric's goods store?
Well, I suppose that would be us, but
Might they have a cleric's spell book that I can copy the wizard-based spells out of?
Clerics don't
Like
have
I don't know, a
spells.
Bible fucking. I don't know if they have a spell book or not. It's a statement.
Bible
Also, I'm pretty
thumper? Is
sure
that
you
what you
can't
said?
learn cleric spells.
are you
No, but
actually asking this?
There are some spells that wizards can learn that clerics know.
Are you asking this question?
Then have Lethe copy them down for you.
Yes, Jeremy.
Roll a charisma save.
A charisma save?
Yes.
Ripperoni.
15, I believe.
15?
Yeah.
She looks a little bit sus at you, but she's like, no,
Yeah.
we don't have any of those open to the public.
Okay. Turn around.
Let's head out, guys.
As she waves, as you leave.
Use this fucking city.
I think
Well-
we should leave now.
Right, you guys enter the streets of
Yeah, Lethe, we're gonna need you to do the talking with Joe with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I buy it?
By what? Oh, the book.
The
Oh.
spell book
You already know all the cleric spells.
for teaching.
She looks, well, theoretically, you have a spell book that you can show Loran. However, regardless of that,
Yeah, because it won't destroy the
she-
spell book. It would just leave the spell book alone. We don't need to buy another one if I look at yours.
she looks you over and says, Sister, certainly you know that these are kept in the cathedral.
Right.
Duh! I was testing you!
Alright, thanks, bye.
But you know the policy.
No men allowed. No dogs allowed.
That's fair. Bye.
What about my
I
paladin?
wanna
Alright. Again, she waves for the third time as you leave.
Ciao.
You enter back into the streets.
Let's go to the.
Actually, Jay, As you begin to
It's
leave,
Wizard Boy again.
you hear the clopping of hooves in the distance. As you
We're gonna throw some a little bit.
We're gonna die.
there's a
We're
bit
gonna die.
there's a bit of a commotion in the streets, as people are almost look as they're getting ready. They're rushing, some running away, some are closing down their shops, while others are
I grabbed
standing out in the streets with gifts. As the noise approaches, you see in the distance a large cavalry brigade marching
I
through the city
stick
streets.
very close to Yoku.
I stick very close to Lethe, get behind her, and cast Disguise Self, and look like a paladin.
There's an armored man leading the troop, which just at this point is filling the streets, just cavalry after cavalry,
Actually,
row
fuck
after row.
that. I go back and I'm like, oh, I look like a female cleric. Never mind.
Jeremy, cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Some of the citizens are praising. A Tama has returned.
A tomahawk.
I scream very close.
What are you doing?
roll
Roll a stealth
what
check.
performance?
Yeah.
A performance.
I think I don't have proficiency. 21.
Some of the other people who join in. Glory to a Tama.
Glory to
A
the
Tama.
the Tomadachis have risen.
Oh lord.
Not the Tamagotchi.
You see an armored man helmed in samurai armor as he rides up into the city.
That's right, they were samurai outfits. I forgot that. That's what
Yeah.
they look like.
They're like
It's
Asian
Samurai
themed.
Jack.
I forgot.
I didn't just do this for
I know,
this.
but I forget.
He rolls up with his squad in front of the church and dismounts his horse as he begins to enter the cathedral.
Jeremy, do I know who that is?
Roll intelligence. Roll yeah, just roll intelligence.
What did I say? I had a +1. Yep. 14.
14. You know of this man due to your presence in Medias. You know this man is a general of the Shirosha's shogunate. This is the shogun himself, actually.
Oh, really? Then he died.
Yoku, we should probably
Seppuku.
leave now.
What?
That's their general. That
If
is
you
the
act,
shogun.
if you start running away, that'll be a bit more suspicious, wouldn't it?
I'm saying we should start slowly walking away.
Is he inside the building?
Lipe seems to
Yeah,
have a
he
presence
at this
here.
point he's long since been inside the church.
Oh, damn.
His cavalrymen are just kind of like crowded outside. Actually crowded this time. Like it's horses.
There's like 4
they-
of them.
The streets are packed. You can
There's
you
at
have to
least
squeeze
4
your way
of
through
them.
to get anywhere.
These people seem to know your friend Lethe, and I'd rather not be here when they start questioning us about how we know
Well,
her.
you assume that you know her specifically. The church knew her because she works there. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
the shogun knows her.
Yeah, that's like knowing. That's like. We
That's
don't
like
know how
knowing
high
Donald
we-
Trump.
Well,
Unfortunately,
I'd rather not run that risk, so I'm going back to the horses.
I need to.
You know what?
You need to what?
I would like to talk to the shogun.
Do you need an
No,
easy
you
way
wouldn't,
in?
Yoku. That wouldn't be very smart of you.
Why do you want to go talk to him?
I don't need to talk to him so much. I just need to look at him.
I hold out my hand. Touch my hand.
Hello. I touch your hand.
I grab his hand and I cast invisibility on him.
I like you
You are
guys.
a kind fellow, Brian.
When you guys aren't ass.
Yeah, I was like, I thought he was gonna cast
Fuck,
a
dude.
suggestion or
You
murder.
guys don't understand. You guys are actually really fucking strong, like as a party. But like individually, you guys suck ass.
Yoku, before you go, at least give me that letter.
I'll hold it.
I'll hold on to it for now.
I'd rather not that letter
Damn
be
it.
lost inside the cathedral with you.
Also, if they search
No.
your person and find a Median symbol on you.
Alright, leave that. I hand it to leave that.
Thanks.
Don't let me.
You're not getting that back.
That's
Having
fine.
it
What do you mean,
right in
don't
my
let me
armor.
touch it?
There's a lot of things going on. I try to
It's
squeeze into the
soaked now.
cathedral.
Roll. What kind of check is being trying to
Acrobatics.
squeeze through these
Dexterity.
streets?
Jen,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I misty step to the door.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't break anyone's concentration. It's totally legal.
Alright.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not concentration. It doesn't do anything.
No, 'cause-
invisibility is not my concentration. It's his.
I know, but you taking an action. Is it a bonus action?
Doesn't
You
do
casting a spell does not.
Oh shit, that's right, me casting a spell. No, wait.
Yeah, you cast. Well,
I cast it. Yeah, that would break it.
no,
Okay, never mind.
the person who uses, the person who is invisible would have to cast a spell to break it. So no.
Yeah.
Okay, no, so I don't.
Because if you attack or anything, you also break.
right.
Yeah.
It'd be Jeremy, dexterity or acrobatics.
Just roll dexterity. That's not acrobat. You're not flipping over horses.
You might.
Just to show off for nobody.
Yeah, let's go back to the tavern and ditch him.
Natural 20. You fucking are.
I'm like
sliding.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, you're straight Assassin's Creed. You're sliding under horses. You're like you know, almost seamlessly.
Like you grab the
dance.
saddle
Just,
and you like slide
weave your
underneath.
way
You, like,
as you stand in front of the familiar doorway. As you see just the back end of the Shogun as he's entering.
I slip through the door. It's just I get. Oh, because the cathedral open. I'm not really sure. I see the show.
Okay, he's at the end. Like you see him entering the door closing.
Fucking bolt.
Roll athletics.
Slam straight into the door.
11.
11. Roll a dex save.
donk.
24. Second, wait, 24.
Man, all Jonathan.
Oh no, it's 22.
22.
Yeah.
You manage to slide, as he's leaving, you slide foot extended on the floor as you manage to catch the toe of your shoe.
Like you baseball slide in there.
Good enough.
They hear.
Stealth, as the guards are there.
As the guards realize the door isn't shut and attempt to slam it on his foot
Uh.
that's in there.
His foot pops off.
14. I'll let it slide. You enter.
His foot pops off.
Alright. I just go to look at the show.
Okay.
I pick his
Roll
bones.
perception.
I want to just give him a good look over. Alright, well that's okay. Oh, never mind. That's not. I'm like that's a 7. That's a natural 1.
You roll a natural 1.
On perception, though. Look at the guy. I mean, how?
You're really distracted as there's a lot going on right now. There's people are moving around. The church is a mess. The Shogun's presence here is apparently not very good for these people.
They're gonna be executed.
There's so much going on that you have to focus almost entirely on keeping yourself concealed.
Okay. That's fair.
However, you do overhear a conversation between the Shogun and one of the clerics, as you hear him say, "You're sure it was him?"
Nah, such here.
Yes, the Sister Kana says it was. She said that she saw him.
That was a bad time.
Oh God!
As he
Look what you've done.
he just curiously ponders for a moment.
Oh shit! I have to drop. To do what I wanted to do, I can't be invisible. Oh no.
You could hide and wait for him to leave.
Yeah,
and
I'll have to
leave
hide or
after.
something.
I suppose this will have to wait for later. As he turns and begins walking back. But sir, this is an important endeavor. This is an incredible sighting. As he just keeps walking.
That sister is a drunk.
There's no way.
She's on the elf weed.
The elf.
I try to find a good.
They gives her the bad kush.
No, they're perceptive here.
They're in a.
Well, there's a lot of chaos going on.
John, you
Alright,
could
roll
hide
the
under a
network.
pew. You're in
No,
a church.
No. I try to take cover, from. I just get out of sight.
You get out of sight?
Yeah.
He's leaving the building.
Oh, if he is
Yeah.
in the building, fuck that. I fall back. I get close to him so I can get through the door.
Straight through the door. Okay. Then he walks out. Just gets back on his horse as he leaves.
Okay. Am I in the chaos of crowd now?
Yeah. You're back outside.
Alright. I cast Phantasmal Force.
Phantasmal Force?
Yes.
What do you make him see?
I make him see the guy
The guy?
in front of him. As
Right.
it were.
The
And-
guy.
What save is it?
Right. All he says.
Well, what's the save? First
Oh,
off.
it's a DC 15. I think
Jonathan,
it's.
he doesn't say anything. Remember, you're saying it in your voice.
No. Phantasmal.
Yeah, yeah.
No, Phantasmal Force says.
No, that's not with us.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't make
No,
sound.
Phantasmal Force
It does.
makes sound.
Does it?
I can even see or hear
It's
it.
not. It's not like an image. It's Phantasmal Force. It's different.
Oh, on fail save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other physical phenomenon of choice no larger than 10 foot cube. And is perceivable onto the target. The phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. I thought I showed myself for a second. DC 15.
Intelligence save?
Intelligence.
Hang on. Okay, no, it's fine. He failed it.
Right. He sees the guy. You should not have ignored what she has said. What she says is true.
And then he pulls down his pants.
His facial expression almost doesn't.
I don't see because he's riding away.
No.
But-
Like he walked out of the building and then mounted the horse.
Oh, yeah.
So he hasn't moved yet, but he's on his horse, and his facial expression almost doesn't change at all,
Alright.
as he just stops.
As it goes away.
Men, search the area.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, Don. It's okay.
Jeremy, wait. Did I hear that?
Yeah, I'm almost positive. We're all in the same location about
Yeah, you guys are pretty close. I'll say you don't have to
Jeremy-
roll perception anymore.
I'm turning invisible, and I'm taking that note out of Leafney.
Good luck.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay,
You're gonna get caught with it. Okay, hang on. I need to check my modifier.
Oh, he's touching the titty.
21, Jeremy.
He's touching
21?
the titty.
Yeah.
You like a surgeon remove the letter from his sleeve hand.
like a surgeon.
I look it over. Does it look like it's from Medius?
It definitely has the Median seal of approval.
So, no, as soon as this happens, I'm
I'm gonna make him roll perception.
kind of,
Oh, you guys are lucky. You look like ass. All right. His guards scramble as they begin.
Well, it wouldn't be obvious you casted it.
We walked him a while ago.
yeah, we got them at 8.
How much would you say
No,
this
we
letter weighs?
Yeah,
Or-
820. Yeah.
It's a piece of paper.
Alright.
It's weight.
Jeremy, I
Jonathan, your camera's off, by the way.
is it?
Oh yeah, look at that.
It went black.
Oh, everyone's is.
No, it's
Alright.
just yours.
There we go.
Well, it's 3. So, I missed the step. 30 feet away.
That breaks invisibility.
He's not invisible. You
You
already
already
broke it.
broke it.
I cast the spell
Oh,
on the horse.
okay. So you're standing. Roll stealth first.
25.
Secondly, Misty step forward.
Just 30 feet away from the direction that they are standing. Just
You Misty step yourself into the alleyway that you remember talking to a familiar man.
I need to just go away. Just look like a citizen. Just walk. Just
You disguise yourself as such, as you look just like a
keep going.
regular old elf. As
I just keep going. I don't stop for nothing.
I'm going to
just
the horses,
kinda- I'm
Jeremy.
just kind of walking around.
okay. Letha and Loren, as you're the only two who are not invisible or actively fleeing the situation, 3 horsemen approach you. Sister, do you know this man? As he points to Loren.
I do.
Can he be trusted?
Oh my god.
This is a bad time.
We both just start laughing.
He has saved your life.
Multiple times.
I hate him. No. Yeah, he can be trusted.
Roll persuasion.
I would trust him with my life.
My
3 times.
with my breast cleavage.
19.
I told you.
19.
All those numbers are busted.
They continue. They just
Jonathan, you
move
just
along the
rolled
way.
a 25. Don't talk about busted numbers.
Oh, my perception has a +5.
You need your persuasion.
Yeah.
Different scores on.
Persuasion is a
You
4.
You better not perceive the lie.
She did get a charisma bonus just this. This is what they say.
Well, I'm not
I didn't
really
be
next,
quiet.
so I didn't do anything.
The shogun continues on his horse down the street.
Walking
Some
down the
citizens.
street.
Some citizens following him, praising his name. While
That's gotta
while
be
he's
annoying.
while he's accompanied by a good group of cavalry, as some of his men are scouring.
I just find like some people to walk with or whatever. Just anybody.
Most of them are following him.
I thought you went down the
Well, I'm
alley
not-
to a
I'm kinda,
different
like, out of-
street.
Yeah, I'm on a different street.
Well, hey, Jeremy, as Yoku's walking probably towards the horses, he just hears my voice next to him, also walking towards the horses.
Yeah, because you don't know it's him.
Oh,
He's
that's right.
disguised.
No, I don't.
You're invisible. I mean,
You're
yeah,
invisible,
I-
he's
I-
disguised.
I'm like a generic elf number 6.
Yeah, so I wouldn't approach you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess Lethe, let's go get the
I
horses.
tell
Let's
Juniper.
do
I
this
tell
party.
Juniper.
Did you say
Go back
go,
to
go where?
Go back to
To
the
the
Okay.
I'm not gonna wait for
Inform Loran and Lethe that I'll meet them back in an hour.
Understood. As Juniper goes up.
Gonna snatch his cute little wing.
pluck him out of the sky.
Hi, pet.
Oops, they came off.
Juniper's invisible. You can go get it.
No, that's fine.
I was like,
All right. You guys all meet up back at God's Gift, this tavern.
So did we ask the whore for a horse, or?
So Yoku, what did you do to make them search the area?
I tried to talk to him. He got very aggressive about things, so I ditched.
And you got away from the Shogun.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know, my odds were on him dying, so I've lost my bet.
I'd like to take our short rest. I guess we hang out in the bar for an hour or whatever.
Are we taking a short rest?
We can just take the fucking horses and go.
Alright, let's just. Well, yeah, I guess we'll
If
go.
somebody else
We have a
drives,
carriage,
then you
we
can.
short rest in the carriage.
Do we have anything? Do we have anything else to do?
No, we don't. Let's go.
Do I know how to maneuver horses?
On the
Sure.
first page, bottom left auto, it should. The thing is, you can always drive the horses. It just
There's certain what things.
No, no,
you
no.
attack.
I'm gonna
Isn't-
race
isn't
them.
isn't the mount bonus just so you can have combat on the horse?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can. Everybody can drive the horse. It's just not.
you can't fight on.
Yeah,
Can I race on it?
No.
in theory, but you'd probably have to make checks to stay on.
You'd also topple the cart.
And I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have a card.
If I'm bad.
natural one. The horses explode.
Alright, we start leaving.
You guys depart, and
Off to
as
the
you
middle
exit,
of
you
fucking
see.
forest.
As you guys depart, you guys see a lot more soldiers parked outside the city, the direction that you're leaving from.
Alright.
You suspect
Well,
that
me and Lethe, I guess, is Lethe riding in the front or Lethe riding the carriage?
Probably best to have her drive the
Jesse.
carriage.
Can we? Alright, whatever.
Alright, anyways, you suspect that these are the soldiers returning from Kodan.
Yes.
Oh, he's just getting bad. He took a lot longer than we did to get around the continent.
You know how long it takes to siege a city?
Yeah, I was like, it's not just.
He fucking did it in one day.
Yeah.
When we were
Then there's
leaving.
rebels. Then there's ensuring.
There's rebels
Then
like
there's-
days after. You don't do the rebelling
then
when
there's
he's in the
plundering.
city.
Then there's fucking assuming your
Who
assets.
fucking rebels when the general is in the city?
Alright, so we're going.
Take him down! Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I want to die.
Brandon's just throwing up an argument.
Alright, guys, we are heading to the forest, guys. Excited?
Yes, another forest.
Hey, the forest.
Hey, this is my favorite forest I've ever been to.
It
It's
is-
very, very nice. It's very grown.
Would you just
Very
drive
quick.
already?
I thought we were heading towards Salah Dam.
We have to make a couple
We are, but
stops.
this is a stop.
All right.
We're quite a few stops.
No road is straight.
Do you have a map that I could look at?
I do.
I summon the man.
As I summon the map, and I pulling it out of my chest.
He looks
I
at
grab
a map.
and I mark.
I'd like to go here to the hollow point.
And then,
Oh,
you know,
speaking of documents,
draws a giant crap on the map.
do you have the
So it's just a-
hidden back?
Yeah, it's right. Nope.
Ready to go, Lethe?
Where's
You take to
where's
you
the
take to
scroll,
drive
Lethe?
this whole party.
Yoku, I'd like to go here. As I point to Hollow Point. 'cause I'm
I
still trying to
grab
catch your hand.
Ira's hand as he touches the map. Ira, I had one instruction to give Lethe. Where's that document?
It's in safe hands.
I
Yeah,
suggest you
And that's
hand it
because-
over.
And that's because I'm holding your arm right now. I want it back.
I
I don't think you understand
Deal?
that. I don't
Hero.
trust you with this.
I suggest
That's
you
nice.
give
We were trusted by the High Council with it.
Eero. I suggest you hand over the scroll.
You know those words. Roll a saving throw. You know those, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if you were being like suggestive or.
Suggest.
I'll give it back to you as soon as we were alive.
What did
No,
you
no,
roll,
no. Roll
Alejandro?
wisdom, roll wisdom save.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
rolling wisdom
Yeah,
save.
no.
Yes.
15 plus.
That no, that's the same.
Hang on.
DC's
Oh,
Okay,
do
Eero.
I need to plus?
Give it to him or I cut your arm off.
Yeah, you either hand it over or we beat the shit out of you.
We say, do you want to roll an intimidation
Or
check?
Ira.
Yes!
Ira, I don't want to hurt you. I actually don't want to hurt you at all, actually. I actually owe you quite a bit.
I owe him nothing. His
So you
life-
could owe me as much as holding on to this until
That
we
is
get
an
this law
unnatural
done,
20.
and then I'll give it back to you.
Eero, you're going to hand it over or we're going to kick your ass.
Is his name Iro? Why do you keep calling him Hero?
I don't fucking
He's
care
got
what
an
his
accent.
name is.
Lawrence got an accent.
Sorry.
Just on the eyes.
Anyway, it was an unnatural 20. I will cut off.
And a natural 20? Yeah, she will cut off your arm. Alright, you get the feeling that this is kind of a spooky scenario. You're in the back of a caravan with 3 strangers who are all like turning on you all of a sudden. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. I can't force you to do anything, but that thought runs through your head.
You're in close space with 2 wizards and a cleric.
And a paladin.
Sorry, a wizard, a
That's
warlock.
right. That's right. No. Oh, well, okay, well.
Nobody knows
really
you're.
talk to Iro about this, but I guess.
To Ira's knowledge, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Harry.
I am slowly drawing my longsword.
Like really slowly.
Like, who's driving the car?
Who the fuck knows?
We stopped on the side of the road.
I guess we pull up. We pull up.
Nope. Let the horses take us where they want. I'm gonna kill
Yeah,
them.
no. I'm down for this idea. Let's see what happens.
We're gonna crash.
No, I'm waiting for it.
Eero, this is not up for negotiation. You were not with us when they gave us that notation. We did not hand you the notation. If it is not handed over, we will not hesitate to end you. You're worth as much
Well,
to
I'd
me
like to see
alive
you
as
try,
you are a corpse.
If they did trust you with this, here.
Juniper
I'm watching
appears.
you though. Wazowski.
Always watching.
Thank you.
As I was saying, Juniper appears. Yoku,
Yes.
something's not right.
It never is. What's wrong?
The Shogun.
It never is.
I sense evil in his heart.
Oh no. Who could have guessed the Shogun's evil? Oh, the rain jumps out the car!
It's an interesting perspective. You would suspect that for such a virtuous city, the leader of the military would share their ideals.
Interesting.
You do realize he just sieged and killed a bunch of people in a city, right?
Yes.
This was
I don't think we can hear Juniper.
No, Juniper. I mean, well. Yeah, I guess
Let that-
Juniper, that's what Juniper. Juniper said in my head, right?
He's saying it out loud.
Okay. Well, never.
He has no
He-
reason.
Where is he? I want
He
to
has
grab his
never
wings.
used the telepathy, Jonathan.
Don't touch it.
No, he does it occasionally.
Jonathan, Otto, you can't touch his wings like a butterfly. They'll get all
That's
sticky
bad
with
news.
the oils.
I will rip him right out the sky.
War is expected at this time. However, it's strange to think that a member of their own would think so negatively of the actions that he performs. He acknowledges that his intent is wrong.
Interesting.
Well, not everybody drinks their own
There's
Kool-Aid.
a lot to deal on. Oh, I have a question for you, Jennifer. That man, the masked figure, the hooded figure.
Yes?
What did he tell you? Or what do you know now?
As he thinks.
Has Jen did
I
Roll-
forgot.
No, roll. What's his intelligence modifier?
Oh
Never mind.
my
It's not
God.
fucking-
It would be
Wait, how
hilarious
far are we from Shore
if he
Shop?
forgot.
Very. Oh, short shot. We're maybe a couple hours.
Hang on. Before we leave, can I read the mind of the Shogun?
You're kind of not in the city anymore.
That is a
That's-
real serious.
Outside of the city.
Alejandro, you first off, right? You couldn't do that without being. Did you do like 5 feet with him or something?
Oh, he actually has a +2 to intelligence.
Yeah,
It's 30 feet.
Alejandro, you were invisible at the time. If you would have done that, you wouldn't have been invisible. Like, that's a weird retcon.
No. I'm saying,
No.
can we go back?
You
We're
can.
not, we're not
How
going back to
how
the
far are
city.
we? Is what I'm asking you, Jeremy.
Probably a couple hours out.
I'm saying like an hour. You left.
All right, no, I'll do it next time.
I mean, Juniper kind of did your job for you.
Yeah. Emotional state.
Anyways,
Also, that's not my job. That was never my job.
well,
It's your
that's not-
job now, bitch.
Yoku, I can't seem to recall what you speak of. I remember making the deal with the man, but I don't remember what was forgotten, nor do I remember what was gained. I suppose it'll come up in time.
I like how he traded
That's a
for
vague
information
answer.
that he
You
then
gotta, like-
forgot.
Jim, as for what was traded, we are heading toward the Quick Growth Forest. I'm sure you at least remember that.
Yes, my home.
Yes. There's a woman there who has gifted you to me. That is why we are bonded. However, you've traded your memories of her for what you have gained. So,
He raises his eyebrow.
yes.
When was this?
When did you gain? When did we?
It
When
was
did I
last
meet?
night.
When did I meet her? When was?
I don't fucking know,
I don't
man.
know how long you've known her, but
Do you know when I was bonded to you?
yes, that was in. Can I just tell him the days? I don't really.
Sure. It's roughly
It was roughly like
probably 2 months ish.
We don't have a calendar, Jeremy. The thing
No,
I
no,
asked
'cause-
you for.
He was bound before he met you. He had to find you.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. So sometime about at least a month ago,
He thinks back.
you were searching for me.
I remember that part. Before that, he stops for a moment, like he like sits down and adopts like the philosopher man pose.
You mean the thinking man?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Philosopher man.
Philosopher stone.
It's people.
He's like, first, we came here. We came through the portal. We arrived in Quick Growth. And then he kind of like shakes his head, like almost as like things aren't adding up. Like, who was I with? I remember Bardak, the man who was kind to me. I remember he brought me upon his ship. He took me upon the infinite sea.
Lasagna the Red. As he then croaks and dies.
I remember it fondly. It was an interesting trip. The ship was tight and sound. Saw many things upon my journey.
Ship was tight, dog.
I remember the crew was shaken and they bartered with me. The ship was sinking. They asked me to repair it. It was a simple task for me. As you see, his mannerisms begin to change.
Oh, this is the memory he
How
got.
does he fix the ship?
This is the memory he got, you fucking idiot.
Oh.
Wait, really?
They made a deal with the trader to fix the ship or something. That's what it sounds like.
Is this it?
Ah, I remember now. Bardak was very pleased that my decision was made, even if it cost him his loot. As he's even adopting the hand gestures at this point.
John,
However,
what
it
do you
was-
trade for?
Was a worthwhile exchange. I was fortunate enough to experience passing through the hand of Dormathy. The colors have
Dormammu.
still engraved themselves into my
I
mind.
hope you're reading because I can't type all this.
And then I found myself looking for you in the desert. Huh.
Strange memories. I have no idea what the hell you just talked about.
Look,
That sounded all very, very spooky-like.
he wants you to take him to his house. Can you do that?
Yes. Oh yeah, actually that'd be a good place to stop. You take us back to where you live.
Strange. I don't remember having my own house.
I lived with my mother.
He's rolling an intelligence check. What's his intelligence modifier? +2? I think I could take you close.
Good enough. The whole of the mistress in Dynamite. Also, the name's the mistress. If she has a real name, I'll show you next it.
I only remember Bardak at this point.
All is Bardak! All is
What did
Bardak!
you trade for again?
Fucking something.
He exchanged for he gave up because he needed the memories of his patron to create an item, which he now has. It's a warlock thing.
Oh.
But in order to do that, Juniper had to give up his memories of Jonathan's patron.
So you
in
kept saying
exchange-
Juniper gained something. Juniper didn't gain anything.
No,
Gain
he
the
did, because in
memories of
exchange- In
Bardak!
exchange for those memories, he gained these memories.
That's how it works, Alhan. He traded
Okay.
Ori's memories for fucking
It's an
Lethe.
equivalent exchange. And then Jonathan had to pay like 500 gold to get his item.
How did you get so much gold?
I haven't spent it.
He's have shit tons of gold.
I don't fucking know, man.
There's only a couple things in this game right now that are like super expensive. You guys can't. Like, I don't think you could buy a golem, for example. Maybe if you pooled all your money, you could buy a golem.
I can build a
Alright,
golem, Jeremy.
Let's continue going.
Yeah.
All right. You continue your way into the forest. That's
After a few days.
actually only after about a day does the forest begin to thicken to the point where you find it difficult to get your carriage through it.
So a day passes, you know, because I keep track of it.
Yeah, a day passes.
Can we just go around the forest?
Don't play with this anymore.
Jonathan's patron's in the forest.
We need to go in the forest.
Yeah, what part of it though?
Like Juniper's leading you there.
Can like look at the map? Can we just go like this way? Because I'm pretty sure
No,
she's
don't
over
sit
here
on it.
somewhere, right?
You don't know. Juniper's leading the way.
Alejandro, can you just
Well, I
take...
asked Juniper. This.
Alejandro, while you can in theory take any road to get there, you need to take the road that you remember to get there.
I was about to say, if you say something about Rome, I'm gonna kill you.
Every road leads to Rome. Total War Rome. We're gonna play Total War Rome next.
It's raised.
All right, I guess let's go.
Byzantium will rise again.
Already you've seen some strange sights along your way. Everyone roll perception.
It's raised.
Oh, that was a really big roll.
I know this place.
I think my perception just
Uh,
goes to...
but
Perception. I got a 20, Jeremy.
roll it an 8 or 9.
29.
17.
No, I got a
20.
20, not a 29.
23.
Also, should we
okay.
mark a ration off as well.
Yeah, everyone mark off ration.
Yeah, right.
That would have
I
been.
fed the bird too.
Oh shit! You guys unfucking
I have
grouped
the
your guys.
bird.
God damn it!
No. You just never grouped them properly. Also, Loren's gone.
Yeah,
I accidentally deleted him when I was doing the
I-
image.
Take away permissions from the characters, Jeremy, on this screen.
Yeah, that.
It's hard. I didn't think it was be a problem. Either way,
I mean,
I'll continue.
But it doesn't matter right now. We can fix it later.
You see a couple things. Lethe, you see some floating pixies just flying about, minding their own business. A sight to behold, especially for you,
Oh, can we
judging
bottle
by your newly revealed Sylvan ancestry.
Can we bottle one? I want to keep it.
I
Uh,
Jeremy,
what?
do I see any dragons?
Don't touch any of the weird creatures, guys. They're my friends.
Why would you say that?
Yoko, have you seen yourself? You don't have that many friends.
Iro, along the way, you see a familiar creature that you've actually seen a couple of your companions in Medias have. You see a pseudo-dragon
Fuck, really?
floating about the trees. It watches you for about a moment as you pass.
I reach out to it. Come. Please.
It kind of
If he
it
gets
kind of
a
laughs.
dragon, I get a pixie.
I have food.
If he gets a dragon, I get a pixie.
You have food. Roll persuasion.
You can give me to the company. These creatures are not. These
Persuasion?
creatures are not
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I actually have a charisma modifier now.
Did you
Hang
say they're
on.
not intelligent?
No, they are
No, no,
intelligent.
19,
Are
Jeremy. I have a
intelligent.
plus 5 to charisma.
You have a
can't
plus 5 to
convince them
charisma.
fucking go
19.
19.
19
It flies down to you and like perches itself on your shoulder.
So what's your name? As I start feeding it food.
You hear in your mind, there's a deal here first.
Right, I'm handing him food.
Oh yeah, brother! It's your dragon, Bonesaw.
He starts nibbling.
Alejandro, you got the name of Bonesaw now.
So what's your name?
Draketh as he's
Bonesaw.
munching.
I've also got scales like you.
He looks in.
And
Ah.
a tail.
Look at that. You do. Only in your head, by the way. He's not speaking.
Yeah, I know.
So, would you like to come with me?
Fucking
as he
letting every other
laughs for a minute
fucking
before
animal.
jumping and flying off.
Oh, boo. Jeremy, do I have anything to capture him with?
He's already gone. Like he's out.
Darn.
You probably do, but Loran, what did you roll?
17.
Do you want me to shoot one down?
Big game hunt.
Loran, what did you roll again?
You
17.
can be your friends if you do that.
17.
Yeah.
You see various moving trees as some of them just seem to like, almost like in your peripherals, just seem to step ever so closer and turn towards you.
I'm
As
so
soon as
ready
you
to
look
jump
back,
off the ball
there's
of that dragon.
it's just a regular tree.
Jeremy, I do like that I'm watching you suck inside of them.
And Yoku,
Yes.
you see in the distance a woman. She's standing off about 100 feet away. She's peeking from behind a tree.
Let's approach.
As you approach, she seems to disappear.
Yoku, approaching random people in the forest is a very good idea.
Oh, look, we don't know who we're looking for. We're looking for a girl, I guess. I've never seen her. I've only ever heard her voice, I guess.
Nope. You got nothing.
I got nothing.
Like, literally, the news was delivered to you by like
Why
a
not?
hummingbird.
Just
I would
ask
have never
aloud
been on
her
a
name.
sketchier mission with less information.
Ask if anybody. Say aloud. Has anybody seen this person?
Oh yes, actually, lady who disappeared. We're looking for the mistress.
Roll persuasion.
You could have Juniper say it as well. That might help. Or at least have him appear. You know,
Yeah.
having a Fae beast.
Juniper, can Juniper help me?
Juniper calls out as well. Roll advantage.
That's 19, that's 16, so 25.
25.
Yes.
You see from out of a tree, the woman reappears, like almost like as if she was fused with the bark, as she just kind of walks out of it as if it was nothing.
Peanut.
Hello. What does this lady look like?
She looks like with green skin and that she's covered in leaves. You say you're looking for the mistress.
Yes, I am.
Follower.
Brand new. Well, I don't really know what I am, but I know her very well. Just not what she looks like, what she sounds like.
I know her very well in passing.
She's the person who's helped me. And I wish to. Juniper here. He's trying to find her back. There's a whole lot of. I've never.
It's a long
What's your name?
story.
What's your name?
Her eyes widen a bit. Oh,
What?
yes. I know you now. Yes.
You're that
I'm the
boy.
mistress. As she like begins to come closer, she begins to like get like uncomfortably close. Actually, like, she's in the caravan.
Is she pretty?
Yeah, she's a what's the
And Jeremy, what do I know about this kind of creature?
roll history.
Great. I like history, Jeremy.
Nay, history.
19.
I'm gonna say history. 19?
Yeah.
You read of creatures like this. This is, to your knowledge, a dryad, but it's the closest bet that you can get.
And what do I know about dryads, Jeremy?
You know that they're spirits of fey creatures. They possess a strange bond with the earth.
Hey Jeremy, does she look anything like this?
Jeremy,
Sorry for pulling up pictures.
Jeremy. I hold out my hand. I say,
Nice meat.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought you were saying. Like your big bust. I was like, oh boy.
No, she has green skin and she's like covered in like various twigs, almost as if she's part
Okay,
plant.
this is what I'm looking for.
where is the biggest titty you got here?
Oh my
That's,
god.
that's,
See, that has
that's
to be the
Titania,
mistress.
right?
Here we go. This is what I'm.
Ooh,
Ooh, daddy. She's green skinned.
which is thicker.
Is that Nyx?
No, this is fake.
Can we continue?
Yeah. Keep on.
I wouldn't recommend you step closer.
Yes.
Brandon's threatening her.
Design.
I don't believe this is the person you're looking for, Yoku.
I was gonna say, don't say my name.
Ah, Yoku. I remember you now. It's
Jeremy,
been quite a while.
I point my hand towards the tree. Where?
Which tree?
The tree she wandered out of.
The tree she wandered out of?
Yeah.
Okay. Firstly, you point your head at the tree. Do
Yeah.
you say?
I think you might want to step away, ma'am.
At the tree?
I point to the ground next to the tree and I cast Fireball.
Okay, roll an attack.
No, I'm just aiming at the ground next to it, not at the tree. So, you know.
You still have to roll for an
Okay,
attack.
I am.
I don't quite understand what you're doing here. You're shooting the ground next to a tree
Jeremy.
next to the dryer.
Jeremy,
With
the
fire.
tree that she
No,
came
Jeremy,
out
the
of,
tree
Jeremy,
she came out of,
specifically
she was
her
fire.
tree.
Okay.
16. She's clearly
You-
trying to get something off of him.
Yeah, you shoot at the ground. Roll intimidation.
Okay. 14 plus. I gotta fucking scroll like the third page and then back to the first page. 17.
17?
Yeah.
Oh, no need to get hasty now. As she kind of like grabs your neck and just kind of like strokes your chin, Moran.
Jeremy, shocking grasp.
Roll an attack.
I rolled an insight check, by the way.
What did you roll?
I rolled a, yeah, this is like modifier. I rolled a 17.
shocking
17? You think something's not quite right.
Yeah, clearly. I tell her to back off. This is, you want the mistress.
Shocking grasp. Yeah, so 15, Jeremy to hit.
You're 15 to hit?
Yeah.
You hit her. Roll for damage.
Yoku fucking bolt man. 1d8.
Yeah.
Because she's not in the cart, she's just standing next to it. So 8 damage.
No, she's in the car.
She's in the car.
She's like sitting on the edge of the back. Like
Please,
legs
like,
are
kick
hanging.
her off.
I cast hold person.
No.
Whole person? I don't think it counts.
Yeah, no, they're humanoid.
Fae.
That's humanoid. Elves are.
Elves aren't fae. They're humanoid.
Is she a monster or is she a...
It specifically says medium fae. If it said medium humanoid, then be like, okay, but
Is she a creature though? Like, is it whole creature? Is it whole monster? Is it whole, you know?
No,
That's more of your ruling, Jeremy.
no, you're right. Yeah.
Jeremy, I'm gonna cast Gust and blow her off the cart.
Alright,
okay. What the fuck? Okay, first things first. Rand, what did you roll?
Alright, I rolled 8 damage,
Everyone's
Jeremy.
attacking bitch.
So 8 damage. She gets shocked as she jumps back. All right, Jonathan.
Well, she gets
what did
into
you
a
do?
reaction, but...
Lady. Back the hell off.
Back.
Back the hell off. And, yeah, just back the hell off. I yell the horses as we go.
Pyro, what do you do?
Is she still on the cart?
She jumped off when she got shocked.
Alright, then yeah, I don't do anything.
Yeah, I yell the horses as we begin to run.
If she jumps back on the cart, however,
You begin to ride, and yeah, as you're riding away, she says, "How rude." Well, I suppose I'll have to make you agree with me. Jonathan,
Yeah.
roll wisdom save.
I'll chop your tree down!
I roll 3.
It keeps getting cocked.
sure it does, Johnny.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Her charm has no effect on you. As
I
you
still have half a life advantage.
as you're
Okay, guys.
as you're riding away on your horses,
I need all of you to. Okay. No.
Are we at your house yet? Are we at your living space
Yeah,
yet?
Juniper. Wait, how close are we?
we're close.
Should we be closer? Should we be further away?
Roll perception. Whoever's in the back.
Oh, well, not that. I'm driving.
I'm in the back. 17
8.
plus. You said perception? 17,
Yeah,
18.
perception. 18.
20, unnatural.
Letha and Iroh, you see out the back of the caravan, you see a familiar face approaching behind you. As you see, almost like popping out of one tree, walking through another, you see this familiar-looking dryad chasing after you at an amazing pace. Like she's keeping up, but she
All right.
pops out on one side of the path and then pops out on the other, and then walks through another tree and then pops out again.
Do you point her
the-
out?
Jeremy, I'm gonna cast Frostbite on her.
We're gonna kill the mistress. This is gonna be fantastic.
Roll,
It's not
roll
the
with
mistress.
disadvantage.
She's clearly lying.
Hang on, let me see how
Right.
Frostbite works.
I'm fairly
Roll
sure
with disadvantage
dryads
as
like
you-
eat people.
Yeah,
you,
I heard
you
you,
can't.
Jeremy. Give me
You
a
can't seem to
second.
get a good. You can't seem to get a good aim on her as she's constantly popping in and out. And
Yeah,
getting
have I-
knocked back.
have I-
Dude,
I draw my longbow.
Wait, do you point her
No.
out?
Huh?
Do you guys point her out?
I don't know. Can you see me drawing my longbow?
14,
I turn
Jeremy.
around to see what they're casting at, Jeremy. Do I see her?
Yes, you see behind, and
How
as you
far-
see that one,
Give or take how
you
far?
begin to see more
Ah,
begin to appear.
well, I didn't prepare burning hands, so we can't burn down the entire forest.
Guys, be careful with the force. As I'm driving, I'm kind of yelling.
Jeremy, I rolled a 14 to hit.
Oh, the 14 to hit.
Yeah.
You do manage to hit one of them.
There's a con save with that, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, do I know anything of dragons?
She fails it.
Have I encountered dragons before?
No, you have not.
How do I attack with my longbow?
And it's 5.
You just if you want to attack, just roll a d20 and add. It should be in your
On the
list of
first page
pages of
auto, on the
attacks.
very bottom, it should be attack name, like attacks, weapons, and cantrips. It should say longbow there. Right? First page bottom, right.
Yes.
Do you see longbow?
Yes.
It should say 2 hit, that's what you add to your d20, and then the type of damage you roll.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. Was that one on the dice, or is that what you rolled plus whatever the modifier is?
Plus to hit.
Okay. So then, all right, yeah, you hit one as well. Roll for damage.
8.
8. Yeah, you also managed to hit another one.
Guys, what are you doing back there? I'm hearing a little blows and fireballs going on. I'm driving the car. But can you keep me informed of what the fuck is going on?
It's just an arrow.
It seems as though we're being pursued.
I see it. Oh, I hear that.
As you're behind, as you're turning back to look at Juniper asking these questions, he just, Yoku, look out, as he points ahead. As you come across a river, roll.
Fucking
Dex save.
jump it, son of a... I think this is not appropriate.
No. Alright, 12.
12?
Yeah.
You barely manage to stop your horses as they're just stepping foot into this river.
Okay, please stop. God damn it.
As they stop with a neigh.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to fight here. I jump out to the side of the carriage and I look at the closest dryad. How many are there?
At this point, you can see about 6.
I fly an Eldritch Blast at the closest one.
As you attempt to fire Eldritch Blast, nothing appears to happen.
Oh, that sucks.
That might
Oh.
mean she might actually be the...
Yeah. I go to cast Hex
Hex?
as
Is
they're
that,
approaching.
is that a warlock spell?
It is.
All his spells are warlock spells!
Alright guys, there's 2 things that can go on here. A, this is the mistress as they're all running towards us, I guess. Or, I'm dead.
As they
Oh,
approach,
exciting.
they stop, and almost at instinct at the tree line, and they begin to recede back into the forest.
Oh wait, I left the forest?
The trees stop for a moment before the river, so it's like trees, a little bit of like flat land, maybe a little hilly, and then
I'd
river.
like to talk to all of you.
As
I'd like
you,
to set them all on fire.
Are
You
we
can see them
in that
ba-
might include forest?
you can see them backing up as they say, "Damn!" As you see the one that you were familiar with just start running.
The Nords!
Alright, guys, I have no idea what's going on. I can't cast much spells right now.
As roll perception, everyone.
God damn it. Right hand.
Why are we rolling perception? Am I looking through something?
Natural 20, Jeremy.
Natural 20.
Plus 2, so 22.
Brandon, you see a woman close by in the river. You can see she's
Oh.
quite beautiful.
Alright, well, I'm looking the other way. Apparently, I rolled a 7.
Guys, I think we should turn around for a second.
She's
rolled
she's
not
staring at you after this
Roll
commotion.
2.
I turn around.
Jonathan, you see a beautiful elven-looking woman just resting in the river. She's wearing quite the strange garb, as it's very elaborate, like bedazzled with gemstones. She has long, like messy yellow hair and bright green eyes.
Yoku, remember the tree people now.
The dragons? Oh, I mean the tree. The
They were a trap.
God damn it, the noise traps.
Be careful.
They had penises.
Hey,
All of them.
river lady.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah. Just hey.
Do you recognize this sprite?
Yeah. Juniper, can you show yourself?
Juniper, where have you been?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He looks dazed and
Barbaros!
So you're the mistress,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something.
and I'm the Yoku.
No, John,
She-
the Dawn.
She like raises her eyebrow.
Oh wait, Jeremy. Wait. Okay. This is very specific. You're saying I can't cast Warlock things.
She's dead.
One of those things. One of these things is not like the other. One of those is disguise self.
As your disguise drops,
It's been dropped, I guess.
it drops slowly.
We
I'll
we
say.
like no we never like looked at Yoku directly until now.
Well, I've been driving the car, I guess.
No, well you don't.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was driving the car. I was in the front. You can't see me anyways.
Yeah. As she's looking towards you, your disguise is like fading fast at this point. As she like begins to squint, and then her face is filled with a bit of joy, as she puts her palms together. I'm gonna post a picture,
Ramhead!
'cause I have a picture of her.
You're supposed to picture me?
I'm gonna post a picture of her.
Oh, okay. I was like, hi guys.
Did Jonathan disguise
This is what she looks like.
She looks like
It's Peanut.
sexy Peanut.
It's adult sexy peanut. Sexy nut.
Hello. How are you?
Juniper, is this him?
Who are
she,
you?
like, whispers,
Juniper, just say yes.
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 Something the matter, Juniper.
Who are you?
Something the matter, Juniper.
Okay, I got bad news. Juniper don't remember you. Juniper doesn't remember you.
Juniper, is this true? Juniper's doing the Neil deGrasse Tyson stance. Well, that's a shame. I suppose there's a story that goes with this.
Yes, it will.
Mudahi! It's so good to see you finally.
That's right. Been a long time.
Madahi.
Been a long time. I don't go by that name anymore.
And she begins to exit the. By the way, Jonathan's full-blown tiefling right
Yeah.
now. His disguise is not up.
I've already
Like-
seen this thing.
I think everybody has at this point.
No, I've never seen it, and Eero didn't know at all.
Hero had a
What I look
feeling.
like.
Hooked on a feeling.
The da!
That's the dot.
That's the da!
Minus the chin points, like the weird pointy things shoving out of my jawline.
Your jowls.
That's what it looked like.
As she
Is
begins
this
to
near
exit the.
automata music?
No! As she begins to exit the river. I suppose then that Juniper is not at will to disclose who I am. Then I'll have to introduce myself. As she puts out her hand.
I grab her hand. I help her out of the water, I guess.
You help her out. Roll strength save!
She pulls you
Roll
in.
strength save!
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? Those are meme. 15.
You're not gay. Alright.
I'm not kidding.
You're getting it up right.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was he fighting his pants to get a boner? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Strength save!
Erectile dysfunction.
She walks out of the river. I suppose I'll have to introduce myself then. The name's Hera.
Hera.
Like the Greek goddess.
Like she's got a lot of hair up on her.
So nice to finally meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Juniper, what exactly happened?
I think I can explain that one.
Yeah.
So, in an attempt to trade for something that is unknown to us, Yoku here traded away the memories of you from that guy, Juniper. Juniper doesn't remember you, but he has other memories of something else.
She's kind of confused.
I put Hera as my Patreon.
My Patreon.
She supports you on
Don't
Patreon.
forget to subscribe to me on
Strange-
Patreon.
Drawing another arrow.
She's not a gone. It was a strange man who
I put my hand on the
exchanged
on Lethe's bow and just
mystic
pointed down.
arts.
Not yet.
It's still ready.
That's a very strange story. I wonder what a man like that would be doing in a world like this.
I wonder how that could happen, Yoke.
Look,
It was
Juniper did
probably
that.
a simple exchange.
And you clap your hands and you turn the gold.
All of a sudden, she looks excited. Like, oh, these are the stories that I've been waiting for. Please take a seat. As she gestures, furniture begins to grow out of plants
I
near the
figured. I
ground.
was actually expecting that as soon as she got. I was like, "Where's the furniture?"
There's now a nice little.
You gotta give me a break. I gotta go get my Kit Kat bars real quick.
Bring me over a
Okay.
piece of that kick.
There's a nice like round table with very comfortable wooden
I
chairs
guess I should.
with a tree awning it.
I guess I should introduce you to my friends. This is
I refuse.
Loran.
You refuse to.
I refuse to sit.
This is Lethe. She's very frightened. And this
Of
is
nothing.
Iroh.
Buy
And this is-
everything.
And this is and this is Iroh. He's new.
He's not my
I was
friend.
taking a piss in the river or something. I was taking a piss in the river. or
He's
something.
doing it downstream. To be respectful.
I don't notice that I'm getting a teapot.
He's eating the mushrooms off the floor.
I reach over to Yoku and I grab his horn and I pull.
Hey, those are sensitive.
What do you mean?
I shake
Might
your
be.
head around by your
Yeah.
horn.
Okay, that's fair. I look at my arms and I'm like,
John,
Hey,
you don't get it.
uh,
You did this to you before.
Yoku, are you red, Jonathan?
yes,
Oh,
I'm. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm blood red.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's a
you look a bit
bright red.
sunburned.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. She claps her hands and your disguise flashes back.
Thank you. I don't feel very comfortable.
I look over to Yoku. Yoku, you and I both, and I show him all my scale. They're also orange.
And Lorraine
Yeah,
clocks.
yes. I don't think the scales have gotten you what I've received.
I just look like this.
I don't
Just,
know what you mean by that.
I am
Yoku.
just human.
Are you saying those devilish horns of yours and bright blood-colored skin doesn't scare anybody?
I will describe myself real quickly because I have the description. So,
Go for it, if you feel like it.
I am a
This would be the
I'm a
time.
red tiefling with horns that go back a bit. Each horn has a gold cap on the end. My skin is blood red while my eyes are a sun-struck yellow.
Jeremy, do I know any tiefling racial slurs?
Fucking Hellborn.
My hair is short, black, and wavy.
It's Hellboy. He's Hellboy.
Well, I think it's cute.
Are you gay
Well, it's
for?
night to-
Are you gay for demons?
Apparently.
Are you gay for Satan?
Asmodeus, is
I've
that you?
heard that demons come out of the giant crack in Gehenna, but I didn't think it was true.
But we found you in Kodor.
Loren's laughing, right, Brandon?
No. Loren's always serious.
I have a very sour face on, which is rare.
I still think it's cute.
Oh, all of you, make
Loren-
wisdom saves.
Loren doesn't play his cards.
I almost forgot about this one. As
Oh,
a
9
as a funny feeling begins to seep into all of your soul.
Natural one.
15.
The rest of you,
I got a 10.
anyone who rolled lower than a
Well-
16,
What was it for?
Something to wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save.
Oh,
you are
I'm good.
you are all charmed and smitten by this beautiful woman that stands before you.
That's a new
Already-
feeling.
Oh, Elite, you rolled advantage too.
Yeah, 'cause you
And
did.
also,
Otto, you rolled.
Jeremy,
you
what do you
rolled
mean
twice.
by
Take the highest.
charmed?
you are all considered charmed. All of you are charmed.
No. Otto needs to roll twice. Take the highest. He needs to extra roll
Oh
advantage.
yeah, Otto, you have to roll twice.
Otto, what'd you roll?
19.
No, you're fine.
You're already fine. Don't worry.
Jeremy, again, what does charmed entail?
You
As in she has
consider
advantage-
her to be a
You
friend.
consider her a friend. She's delightfully welcoming. Like,
Have you ever been charmed before by a person in real life?
have you ever met someone you just immediately like gelled with?
Jeremy,
Like,
I don't
good
understand.
vibes.
What does
Jeremy, do you
charmed
remember how we
mean?
met?
I beat you with a
I
stick.
like
you
where
said
this story's going.
Alejandro, I want you to roll a wisdom save. Just a separate wisdom.
I want you to real life roll a wisdom save.
I got
Oh,
a 19
it's
this
married.
time.
You, although are very smitten by this woman, you remember your wife at home.
You want to suck her dick?
Charm does not necessarily mean you're.
I know. It does here. I'm the DM. Iroh's now sweating as he's trying to contain his lust.
He's
for
like
this woman.
he's like sucking his wedding
Why?
ring.
I rolled a 20.
You're doing it successfully, but it's still like a thing.
Let's
You're patting down your awkward boner.
Yoku's like,
Well,
so, first of all, Hera, can you look in the glistening water that you stepped out of?
oh, you flatter me.
I'm gonna slap him right in the face. Just backhanding him real quick.
Yeah.
Get some water.
What's it called?
Oh, of course.
I'm over here dying, apparently.
As she snaps her fingers, you see all sorts of foods,
You
fruits,
said
and
snaps her finger. I'm sorry. You said snaps her
Wait, a half
fingers.
must disappear.
And
I
you
thought you
know,
were-
I don't feel
Breaks her
so
fingers.
good.
all sorts of food and drink begin to grow out of the ground, almost nonsensically speaking.
There's a
Like,
hamburger.
as in, like, out of the ground will grow a wooden cup, and then out of the ground as well will grow a grapevine, which then will juice themselves into said cup to
I
form
am-
a cup of wine
I
for
am
you.
not drinking that.
This said cup is brought to you by Kit
There,
Kat.
there's a banquet before you now.
Other
Right, you can't
candies are
refuse,
available?
You have to drink it. You're charmed.
Doesn't mean okay. Wait,
Right.
I don't drink everything my friends get. Well, I don't go to your house and drink all your fucking orange juice, man.
Because it's poison.
It's poison
Tell
orange
him-
juice.
You feel immediately satiated. You don't need to eat for another 3 days.
It's pretty good. Hey guys, you should drink wine. It's very helpful.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Raising that bow again.
Wudahi, who should start? Me or you?
Call me Yoku.
You. Call me Yoku.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
I thought you were among friends.
They are, look, friends are weird. These
Well-
ones are extra weird. This one's...
I am human.
I am the human.
Human.
You're definitely all human and
Human.
nothing else.
Well, Lethe is an elf. Thank you very much. You can't lie about that.
These are all very strange.
I'm wearing elfie.
Call me Yoku for right now.
Oh no, by all means, continue on to me. I'm what?
A bitch.
Okay.
Loren coughs out a bitch.
Brandon, roll a
I'm gonna backhand Lorraine too.
Lauren, I will have you know that you were also spitting by this woman.
No, I know,
Roll a
I know.
charisma save.
I didn't say it was for fucking her. Wait, what? Me?
Yeah.
Roll a
He said
charisma
about
save.
Me?
Yeah, he's talking about leaving.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Lorraine, roll a
No,
charisma.
yeah, he said say Loren. That's why I was confused. 4 plus like 5. Or
You
plus
kind of
3.
choke on your food a bit, realizing who you're standing from as you're saying these mean comments about your, might I add, Fey ancestry friend. By the way,
Still a little
you notice her
bit.
ears are very long, longer than the normal.
Yeah, no, they're like...
It's like another arm.
They kind of stick out.
It's like
backwards.
she's got like an arm strapped to her head. And it's
I can't really portray it in Sprite because they just character
oh my god, I fucking love the idea of like it's like speedy.
So, you go first. You have a lot to talk about, it seems.
Well, I suppose I should start at the beginning then. I am what you might know as an Eladrin. Fun fact, she was always an
Arabian
Eladrin. I
Nights.
didn't just wait for Mordecai's Stomophoes to come out for that. I now have stats for her, though. It's pretty nice.
Arabian Nights. Dun, dun, dun. Can you show me the
and your
world?
companion Juniper here crossed over into this world very close to this river. It
Like
was the
over
best
there?
crossing point over from the Feywild. From there, my powers were quite weak at first. It took me some time to get things going. But eventually, as you can see, I've grown this place into a paradise. As she gestures around her,
Oh,
You see-
yes.
the strange creatures about.
I grew up in this forest.
Of course you would know, Yoku. But
Jorah's still trying to suck your dick.
for the others,
Wait, you grew up in a forest?
There's a lot.
So what were those that followed us?
There's a lot of stories I can tell you.
oh them, they're just the dryads. They can be quite mischievous.
Why?
I shot one.
Yeah.
I have a question. Like, Yara,
Teacher!
can
Ask
I have
away?
a pseudo dragon?
Unfortunately, I don't control all the creatures in this forest. They just
Can
live
you
here.
introduce me to a friendly pseudo dragon?
She thinks for a moment.
Steven! Steven!
I'll see if I can have it arranged, but they're quite elusive.
Ew! Oh, devilish.
But they look amazing, and I have scales, and they have scales.
That's racist.
Kara, you are a
Sorry.
you look beautiful. Keep going.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
She jumps into the river.
Roll a lethal, try not to kill you.
Is there a roll for this? Like, what is this?
What are you trying to have?
What do you want from me?
Seduction?
Oh, persuasion.
Roll
It'd
persuasion.
be persuasion, yeah.
Oh, it's I rolled a 12.
12?
Yeah.
It's getting old.
I just
You said it like 3 times, Jonathan, in the last 5 minutes.
twice.
3
I'm gonna
times.
shoot you in the foot if you do it again.
Anyways.
We need that foot for him to walk on.
Mm.
I'm not
I can
carrying
His
him.
hear
boots were made for a walk.
He's gonna have a hole in his shoe.
When I first crossed over here, I knew little about your world. There was much to learn. There's quite a bit here that I did not expect. Far more than even I, from the Feywild, could imagine.
Why did you come here in the first place? This place ain't that all special.
Place fucking sucks.
Well, the Feywild can be a toll. It's quite a grueling existence at times.
275 a tool.
Sometimes I just want a change of pace.
I didn't have a sun pass.
Came to the shittiest town could have ever imagined.
Oh, don't be so hard on your hometown. Although, considering the things that happened to you there, ooh.
Again, words. These are my not weird. These are my weird friends. We keep secrets.
Oh, but I want to know everything.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Dragons.
And she turns to you. Not much. There weren't many from where I'm from.
What do you know about the sky?
It's
I-
up.
Well, let me finish. You see, I don't know much about this world of yours, and I want to know more.
Hero
My
walks
curiosity is overflowing. And the first thing I saw was the quite emotional tale of you, Yoke. I found myself gripped by your trials and tribulations. Your day-to-day life I found obsessive.
up. It's
I
like
hope
my
you don't
favorite
mind.
show. Orange is the New Black. I was just fucking.
Red is the new white.
But my domain was small at the time.
You mean white is the new red, Jonathan? Come on.
My domain was small at the time. I did not have the tools at my disposal to get all the information I wanted, and I wish I could have come to you sooner.
That's my hammer.
But as soon as I found myself able, I granted you the contract.
3
I'm
seasons.
glad,
Yoku.
I'm glad you did.
The
I have-
contract.
Yes, it's why I have the powers I have.
What powers
glad
do
you
you
took-
have?
Oh, the ability to cast stuff. Remember?
You did see he was a red tiefling, right?
Yeah, you,
So did think I know shit?
Leave a weird, common, sort of common world knowledge. There's a couple different kinds of spellcasters. Some get their magic from like book study, like you practice it. Some get them from their ancestry, like maybe your ancestor was I don't know a dragon or some shit. And then
What do you
their
mean?
bloodline is just-
That'd be really weird.
I'm just a human.
You get your magic from a divine source. Jonathan gets his magic from a patron, someone who has to grant it to him. That's just how warlocks
You could
work.
get it from a sword if you wanted.
He technically has no intrinsic power of his own, and should he break any kind of pact that he has with Hera, she can stop giving him those powers at any time.
That would suck.
I mean, he'd have to fight.
As was just
No.
If he lost his spells, would he have to reclass, or what would he do?
Contract with
He'd
is
be a thief.
my ability to
He'd be
my
a
ability
bitch.
to have powers. I was quite I wasn't having such a good time for this.
well, I knew of your trials, so that's why I gave you the guise that you so often don.
Yes, thank you. That has been the most helpful thing.
Does his current look a lot like her?
How do you mean?
Does he currently look like he would be related to her? Like blonde
No.
hair? Like I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe.
he's in his default half
We'll
elf
check it
look right now.
eventually.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Does it look like he would like? If she were an elf and she had sex with a person, did it look like it could produce Yoku?
No, I have tan skin.
Like, I didn't know if
dark
he
hair.
chose like an appearance which looked similar to her. for
I
that
had
reason.
no idea what this girl looked like.
I'm just saying.
But thank you very much for that. That has been very helpful. As for my adventures, since you want to know so much about the world, I've traveled from Kelowna to Kodam, where I stayed for about a year.
That's where you were.
I was just trying to get my foothold in another place.
Had you just stayed in Kalana for just a bit more, I could have sent an ambassador. You could have come here and lived with me.
Kelowna was not a nice place.
Well,
Fair enough.
all's well that ends well, I suppose. It's not that I haven't waited longer for other things.
Anyways, this is Kodam is where I met these two. I point to Letha and Lorraine. They are strange folk. Letha here has amnesia. Lorraine here is a
Oh, that's not
liar.
good.
Compulsively.
That's
That's a lie.
That's the truth, and that's the truth.
No, I don't compulsively lie.
That was a joke. That was
No, but no, Jonathan. They say I'm a compulsive liar, but that's a lie.
Who's weird?
You
I
don't
mean,
remember it, Letha.
You do
That
not
doesn't make
remember.
me weird.
That's fairly uncommon.
It's
What?
kind of.
I
Juniper
suppose it is
doesn't
a bit
remember.
strange.
Juniper
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
remember
of
because he traded his memories away.
Maybe I traded my memories away.
I smack her on the head.
Get them back. You gotta talk to the sex machine.
I'm gonna shoot him in the leg.
Do it. I'm gonna fucking cast fear on you. You're gonna run so far.
Then
Back into the Dryad territory.
From Kodam to the other big cities. There's one named Saladam and Medius, and then Shorashah. And now back here.
I've
Can
got
you
a
show me?
Can you
yeah,
see
pull
through
up the map.
Juniper's eyes?
Me? No.
Because like I don't know, maybe like he's a little cameraman going on watching.
Juniper is bound to Yoku. It's the only way I could make it work. I cannot leave my forest domain.
Oh, how sad. You know, I'm not gonna lie though, it's a lot prettier here than anywhere else.
Also, Yoku,
the
I hope you
ants
don't
are
mind,
pretty
but
good.
in order to make the pact between you and Juniper, I had to
Chop off your
harvest
feet.
some of your hair. I had some of my pixies go raid your bedroom.
That's
She like
fine.
she pulls out like a hairbrush that's just full of his hair and she licks it.
I have a question.
Yes, speak.
If you can't leave your territory, why not just expand it?
Well, I'm glad you said that. Her name was
And she
Ira?
consumes your soul.
Yes.
You're quite the bright one.
tree grows out of him.
As she gestures her fingers upwards as
Okay.
Ah!
And your seed sprouts trees.
I'm dead.
So by the way, he come in his pants and his pants just start growing trees.
You see fruit begin to fall from the tree above you, just at a rapid pace. As you look up, it's growing. and then
Jeremy,
just falling and
Jeremy,
growing
I
again.
jump up, I say Eureka, gravity.
You can write your thesis and then get a degree in it later. The fruit, as they hit the ground, just begin to decay at a rapid rate, leaving nothing but seeds. As she just scoops them in her hand. Here, take these, Yoku. As she hands them to you.
That's not fucking weird.
She snaps her fingers, and one of the seeds sprouts and grows a bit of a viney bag around it. That should be good enough. I want you to spread these anywhere you can find. Their roots dig deep into the Feywild. They'll expand my domain, and who knows, one day maybe I'll be able to join you on your adventures in person.
Hey, that'd be awesome.
Shove one up Yoku's butt, a tree sprouts out.
Bag of seeds. How many seedlings is this? I mean, shit ton.
It's a lot.
Okay.
If we
fucked.
if we plant it in a pot,
I'll just
can we
put
then put the
time
pot
on
in the ground?
You're gonna put it in a pot?
Yeah, we just bring it with us. Then she technically have a presence wherever we go.
This is very interesting.
Hmm.
Letha, it's nothing personal.
Oh, sure.
Anti-personnel, my dog. Stab.
No. Look.
The charm is beginning to wear off, by the way. It'll last a minute.
Okay. It's been way.
Oh, it's been way
than-
more than a minute, man.
We waste our time a lot.
Anyways,
Pretty funny.
So,
They're playing Overwatch.
I don't know what to do.
Yoku then pisses his pants.
Okay, story time. So, the memory thing. Juniper losing his memory, sadly.
Yes, what was up with that?
So,
The way she worded that. Yeah, dog, what's up with that?
She's like weirdly formal and informal at times. Like she snaps in and
Oh
out.
my god, it was
there was a man, cloaked in black, who offered us equivalent exchanges. There was a horrible thing where I tried to take everything and almost died.
Oh, Yoku.
you greedy bitch.
It was honestly horrifying.
It was pretty funny.
It was, yeah. It turned into a zombie-like thing.
Don't let your hubris get the best of you, Yoku.
Oh, oh you.
Like all his bones like crumbled. He was basically a puddle of while also zombified.
It wasn't very attractive, I'll admit. But Iroh here convinced the man to give back the trade and save my life. As such, I have offered him in exchange to help him achieve his goals. Also, it can help me make this thing, and I pull out the rod that's like covered in vines and stuff.
She looks shocked. How did...
I had one of those to give you.
As a matter
I'll
of fact,
take-
I did?
I'll take two. Jeremy?
Mhm.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
You fucked up.
That's...
You should have
Can I
waited.
have it?
Would it do any good?
I mean, I got two hands.
I could trade it back.
Give me a moment. As she gets down on the ground, she kneels, like she's doing like that Japanese kind of kneel on the ground with her hands on her lap as she's just kneeling. And she reaches her hand out and just touches the ground as roots begin to grow and almost bind themselves to her finger. And she
John,
closes her eyes for a moment,
So impatient.
and then she opens them. The roots recede back, and she gets up. I'm afraid that this is already bound to me. It's as if I already made it. Making another would be a bit of a toll.
Oh, so it seems it just transported the one you had to me.
That seems about reasonable. It's a reasonable assumption.
Well, I did not have it made yet, but I could have.
Gotta
made one
get
in
back to the past samurai. Jack.
Well, now that's a
traded
bit
away
of-
Juniper's memories for no reason.
It's fine. It's
And
no big
500
deal.
gold, level 100. Don't forget about that.
Technically speaking, she could make two. There's actually no rules to not attune both. That's why I'm like, can I have a second one?
I know.
I guess.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Hey, Jeremy,
Um,
considering that I am immune to disease and B, I would have drinking the wine because she had used the charm. I guess, realistically,
What do you mean?
because we drink the when you made the cups.
Drink
of
the
wine.
wine?
Yeah.
Thingy is poison. Thingy is poison.
Oh, you're good though.
Yeah.
You fill up. You don't have to eat for another 3 days.
But anyways, so that's good at least. You know, it get a little. It's helped me a lot. For the 3 days I had it.
Oh, Yoku. Your mannerisms never cease to amaze me. As she begins to change color a bit. Her skin becomes a bit of a brighter tone. Her hair changes to a bit of a pinkish hue as a flower sprouts from her head.
She's a flower now.
So eccentric. I had many thoughts about you. I never knew what you look like.
Well, now I've given you
Elite's gonna leave this prime of the bow again.
yeah, I've given you much to think about, haven't I? As she like strokes your chin.
Letha, I think you need to let me hold on to that bow. I don't want to get any shot.
So where are you headed now?
It's like a toddler with a
We
fucking
gotta
gun.
we have a quick stop to make in Kelowna.
Did we?
Uh,
Okay, I mean, sure.
Yes, and then we're going to Kodam.
You headed back there?
Yes. I have a
Well, we're
I
heading
have a
back
meeting
to
with a
further.
I have a meeting with a business partner in Kodam.
What?
He's talking about Tentacle.
I'm talking about Tentacle.
Oh, no, because we never
Oh,
mentioned.
okay.
We never mentioned that we were stopping in Kodam, so
There we did. Oh, we had to go back and.
I thought we were just
She's
going
very
here, then
curious.
Sladam.
Roll deception. I guess.
11.
11?
Yeah.
See what she rolls insight. She rolls higher.
Deceiving her?
Who's his business partner?
Oh, so there's this creepy eye man, who lives at the bottom of the sewers in Kodam.
He lives in the
Ah,
reservoir. It's
ooh.
not a sewer, it's a reservoir.
That's right. It's clean water. He's down there collecting.
It's semi-clean. There are rats in it.
Do you know Anidium?
I have a lot of plague.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's one of the few things I've been able to determine for myself in this forest. Mainly because of your, well, father's hatred of it, but...
Yes. But point is, he was collecting some of it, and he continues to collect it. So I agree to spare his life in return for partial amounts of this.
Lady, let me see your orb.
Oh, there's also after fighting him and almost killing him.
All right, Lorian, here you go.
Jeremy, when we take the orb out, does it glow really bright because of the woman?
Yes, it is glowing quite bright, actually.
Okay.
It's glowing a greenish hue this time.
I guess for like nature magic. Okay, that's one of them. Archnature.
What do you have there?
It's a
It's
ball.
mine and you can't have it.
It's a circle. Don't worry about it. It's her.
She's quite the stingy one, isn't she?
Yes.
There.
Yoku, I am going.
What did you say?
What?
What did you say? No, I actually didn't hear you. Like,
I'm gonna shoot
I
you
would
in
not
the leg.
blame her for her.
She has a bow out.
For-
You know this, right?
Oh, I do. I am armed and ready.
Hey, there's a lot to talk about between me and you.
And I can drag you out of here. Okay.
I look at Lethe and I was like, yeah, I know. And I wouldn't hit you.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh gosh.
Shoot him in the dick.
Oh, the orb is it's a thing.
Thanks,
I'll-
Yoku, but no thanks.
Oh, please, there's nothing to hide from me.
She's very trustworthy. She gave me my powers.
Super trustworthy.
Just because she gave you powers does not mean she's overly trustworthy. Do not.
Lethe, she like bends over and starts like looking pretty deeply into your eyes at this point.
Wait, Lethe?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then she
Shoot her,
Snips.
Lethe. Shoot her.
And then she sneezes.
ooh,
Drawn that arrow.
you and I have quite similar ancestry, I see.
Sure.
I believe
Lethe,
she
shoot
means
her.
you're both Fae.
Please,
Still don't know anything about myself.
you can feel at home here.
Lethe,
Maybe I could even show you a thing or two if you have the time.
Lethe can't feel at home in her own home.
Damn, Lorian, that's hard.
It's the truth, ain't it, though? We
Hey,
returned to your
please,
house and
stay
you're like,
the night.
shit, I want to get out of here.
I don't even have a house.
In the
I'm
fucking
sleeping in
church!
Oh yeah, I
You
guess
have
that is my house.
you have a dunk there. You have a dunk there. Slam dunk.
Yeah, my house then. Is,
Well, we'd love to stay the night. We've got places to be.
Oh, come on, guys.
Oh, what time of day is it?
The sun is setting.
Yeah, so we have to camp anyway. It's safer to camp here than it is out in the forest. I call the garage.
I'm sleeping with Lorian tonight. That's great.
You're sleeping next to Loran.
I'm sleeping with Lawrence and I know.
Roll a saving throw.
something.
I don't roll a burn saving throw.
What kind of?
I suppose I'll have to enlighten Juniper to the events that have transpired in his absence.
What kind of?
Yes, please.
Well, you'd have
orders
to do
do you
that
have for
either
us?
way.
Quarters? You can sleep
Rooms,
anywhere you'd like.
beds.
This forest is mine.
Oh,
Could you make those for us?
Well, suppose. He snaps her fingers.
Can you sleep on a couch, Jonathan? Come on.
I said I told you she's very nice.
Like you see growing out of the ground like a hay bed.
It's good enough. Look, she's foreign. What do you?
She is foreign.
What do you can't expect much.
It seems the extent of her abilities seem to be plant-based, so the best you're gonna get is maybe a leaf.
I take out my blanket. I'm like, I put it over the hay bed. See, it's just a bed.
Well,
You
yeah,
can assure that nothing will harm you in the night.
you lay down with a knife in the bed.
Look, I feel comfortable. I whisper to Juniper, keep watch side, please. You feel comfortable? Just sleeping? It's gonna be fine. Look, this forest has been my home for a very long time.
See this
You
horse?
flatter me, you.
No, I mean, like, outside. I mean, well, thank you. It's your forest, yes. I just thought about that. I was like, why are you saying thank you?
Why are you saying thank you? I don't understand. Oh.
This is the house you made. Okay. But look, it's a great forest. Look, it is green.
My
and blue
house
sometimes.
in the middle of the stream.
And the plants grow out of the ground
That's how all
And
plants grow,
carpet.
Lethe.
and encompass things like maybe a body. If
Lethe-
you're not careful.
Lethe, I understand to care, but I think you're going a little bit over the top.
Juniper's like, this is eerily reminiscent of the time I was strangled to death.
If she were going to kill us, she would have done it already. The
Yeah, see?
dryads attacked immediately.
And the dryads feed her, and the dryads are evil, and she's
Maybe
not.
she just wants to eat Yoku.
At this point, she's walking
Look,
away.
If she
like,
wants
towards
Yoku, she can have him.
That's no.
Look,
Look, your caring for me has been fantastic. You know, you're very.
Lethe, if you'd like, we can dig a hole and like disconnect the grass in a specific area for you. If that's really what you-
Yoku, I'll be back shortly.
Bye.
In the morning, I'll see if I can bring you something for your travels.
Thank you.
But she submerges herself in the water.
Pseudo-dragon.
As you see, like a thumbs up as she dips under the water.
Jeremy, I'll be back. Dun, 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 dun.
Lauren, what
Yes.
do you think?
I think I've got notes to make.
As do I. I'm gonna go do my thing.
Lorraine, I'll give you a wonderland here. Roll perception, and I'll let you do a report on any creature that you see.
Well, I was going to report on her, from what I got from like the information, because you know, I
You
feel
can do
like
that too. I don't.
I
give
feel
a
like
shit.
she's a lot more valuable than anything else.
Hi.
17.
Can I do it in a little bit?
17?
Yeah.
You see a couple of flying snakes, some giant crabs walking around in the river.
Oh, you know, just some flying stuff. A fucking Fey wolf.
Calm down, baby.
See some more pixies, and you see a satyr.
I'm Jamie, I'm just gonna do the notes on her. She seems like the most valuable thing here. Also, I'm going to make sure that I have notes, Jeremy. I took notes for the. I copied down exactly how that page I saw in the church about the guy and the dragon.
Which one?
The one about the dragon being over the city.
Oh yes.
I copied down those notes specifically
All right.
because I can.
You guys have anything else?
Lethe, what do
Yeah.
you think? What do you think, Lethe?
Of what?
Of Hera?
What do you want me to say?
That she's great,
Oh, great.
a trustworthy green
No.
person,
She's not green.
a trustworthy green person.
White person.
That
No.
has all the. You don't have to sleep on the wheat beds. You can sleep in my tent tonight, and it just be look this.
Gonna encompass the tent.
Look, but the tents. I can't promise. I mean, look, we're sleeping in a forest. I can't promise much, but the tent is the safest thing we have.
I think Lorraine was right with the carriage idea.
Loran's as cuddly as a cactus.
As cuddly as a cactus.
You got me there. What?
Oh, I'm not gonna encompass you with plants. I mean,
Like,
Oh.
Ira, what are you up to?
I'm sleeping
And, where are you sleeping?
on the hay bed that she made.
It's very soft. It's very comfortable. Like, this is the best sleep of your life. I want you to roll a dream check with advantage.
16.
Huh?
16.
16? You have a wet dream about your wife.
Why did you bite Mom?
oh my God, Jeremy.
Oh
please.
no!
Smooth it up, I guess.
I'm sorry, yeah, you have sweet dreams about your wife. It's waiting for you at home. Speaking of which, I think I should respond to some things.
8 days. Double game.
I. Well, oh! Oh! I'll have to ask in the morning. You choose the soundtrack.
I'm gonna end it too.
Alright, yeah. You're getting tired.
Bitch.
Are you doing anything?
I'll sleep on top of the cart.
There,
I know he's
There you go,
crying.
Alejandro.
Sorry.
it's okay.
Andra, I sent you a message on your sending stone.
On your sending stone? Oh, okay.
No,
He
yeah.
actually
I
has
was
a
like-
sending stone, John.
I was like,
No, he's actually
No,
texting.
he actually received a message on a sending stone.
you're such a fashion.
What? What? Hang on, baby. I'm almost done.
Okay, well.
You
Do
guys
have
just
a
rest?
bottle?
Go sleep for the night, Jeremy.
Yeah, we got some fun.
Go get a bottle.
Everyone roll your dream checks with advantage, as the comforting atmosphere soothes you.
I got a 4 questions. Super looking at Ryan.
Natural 20. And an 18, so.
19 plus. Roll 19, yeah.
You should roll twice, right, Otto?
Yeah, the last one was a 10.
I was just making sure you roll advantage. Sometimes, you know, you just roll one of them. You're like, I did it! Yeah, make that face now, bitch. I'm not gonna remind you next time. You'll be like, oh man, I only rolled 1. It was a 3. Fuck you. I'm gonna, you know what, Jeremy. Before I go to sleep, right? I'm
Stop
going
it.
to go to the forest, gather a bunch of leaves, and I'm gonna put them on Lethe while she's sleeping.
Alright, roll
I only
spell.
sleep for 4 hours.
She does.
Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. 11.
11? You kind of tickle her nose when you're putting it down, and she wakes up.
She probably has no
Keeps you right.
panic. There's a bunch of leaves over her.
No, like, you try. You don't get there. Anyways.
Swish your arms off. Just kidding.
Yeah, your dream check,
Edgy.
yes?
19.
Loren, you roll a nat 20.
Yeah, and an 18, but still.
Loren, you feel a revelation in your sleep, a piece of information that you've been pondering for quite some time. The mysterious city with the shadow. Come to think of it, you remember that city of Kodam is constructed underneath a shadow only visible during the solstice. Piece of information that you guys kind of glossed over up until this point. I'm just going to give it to you because you're on nat 20, and I don't know what Loren dreams about.
Science!
Sigh!
Blinded
The philosophy.
me with science. Bum, 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 bum.
Huh?
When is the solstice, Jeremy?
When is the solstice?
Yeah.
Get back.
I'm gonna say let's roll for this.
Sorry, Jeremy
Let's
doesn't
see.
have a calendar. He doesn't actually.
I don't yet. I'm going to establish one. I was actually meaning to do that this week. 14 days.
Oh. Oh, real soon.
Soon
Yeah,
enough.
as long as you get there, you know, before it's 14 days pass.
Mr. Zimmer.
Who else rolled dream checks?
19.
19. You have a wet dream about Hera. You go.
I like how Jonathan's dreams meant something. It's Jeremy. You roll high enough. Wet dream. Wet dream. Wet dream.
Everyone. Oh, natural 20 wet dream. but that's
Lethe,
fine.
Lethe, you have a
I
dream
don't
about
know.
your
Wet
dad.
dream about Stein.
Lethe, you had a wet dream about your dad
Yeah,
dying.
What'd you roll?
Oh, paladin.
18.
You dream about
Remember a
Yoko.
man from your
You go.
past. things are hazy, but you remember that he was a friend. And he was much older than you, and he took you under your wing. You remember
Took you
gazing up
under
at the
your
stars
wing?
at night under his supervision.
You remember a lot of crying.
Sorry.
Iron, what'd
Take
you
it
roll?
away.
Oh, you already gave yours. All right. With
Rest.
that, I'm gonna end the session.
Okay.
And
Talk
don't forget
about
to like, comment,
what?
subscribe.
So why do you always steal this from me?
Signing out.
Gotta go kill myself, guys. See you later.